Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another episode of our Planet Zoo franchise mode Let's Play. Hopefully all is working well. Hopefully y'all can hear me loud and clear. Is everything sounding okay? Please don't hesitate to let me know if there are any issues, because I am watching chat right now. It is so nice to see so many of you just hanging out, waiting for the stream to start. Yes, let's go indeed. Let's get this party started, shall we? Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on this spinning around screen, but I do want to say hello to everybody. This is the first live stream of the year, which is crazy for me because last year I was live streaming so often. Sounds great, sounds good. All right, excellent, excellent. Oh man, I'm so hyped for today. Y'all got your tea done? Excellent. Matcha, nice, nice, nice. Wonderful. Oh my god, I've never seen chat so busy. We got people from Texas, everyone from West Coast to East Coast, from Europe to Asia to Australia to Africa to anybody from like either pole watching. Hello to all of you. Thank you for joining in. Face reveal, unfortunately, is not going to happen. I don't have, well, I mean, reveal, air quotes. I don't have a setup for a webcam, unfortunately. It's just not like the perfect setup, and if you follow this channel, then you know I'm a bit particular about that kind of stuff. Malaysia, Australia, New York. Yeah, I know this is not the best time across all time zones, folks, but I wanted to release this or do this at the same time as a regular episode would release. I thought that would be, fair. Yeah, widespread. We've got a wide spread. California, Kansas, Argentina, India, Norway, wild, Georgia like the state or Georgia the country. We got Caribbean, Cambodia, Mexico. I'm trying to keep up. Minneapolis, Australia, South Carolina. Oh my god, wild. I love this. I love just the scale of this community. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. I just want to mention a couple of quick things. So the plan today, for those of you watching the VOD, thank you for joining as well. I want to make something 100% clear. The goodbye message on the thumbnail might seem scary, but fear not. This is not the final Planet Zoo episode. It's just the last one where Elite Zoo North is our focus. After this episode, we're going to shift to Elite Zoo South. I'm going to take a week off just to kind of get my head in the game again, reset everything, and start fresh-minded, basically. So we're going to take a week off of Planet Zoo and then come back basically next week. I guess Saturday we'll kick off. It'll be called Episode 1. I will change the thumbnail color from green to, I'm thinking, orange. It's a nice, vibrant color. And it'll be Season 2 of Planet Zoo on the channel. And again, we're probably going to be kicking it off in Australia, is what I'm thinking. But enough about the future. We'll talk about that later. The other things I want to touch on is today's plan. So the first thing we're actually going to do as we dive into Elite Zoo North, and my god, let's make sure I click resume and not close zoo. I get scared every time I open this tab, ever since that one misclick happened. All right, here we go. All right, cool, we're resuming. So as we load in, the plan today is to start off actually with a bit of a live trade session. This is why I was saying for the last couple of episodes, it's like, yeah, I know the trade center's filling up, but hang in there. I've got a plan. Hopefully I can pull it off. And that's my plan today. We're going to go ahead, open up with trading, and I'm going to trade these animals for cheap. Because my point now isn't to make conservation credits, my point now is to kind of spread the love. So I'm thinking, I think 100 conservation credits for all the animals is a fair price. So all the new players, you'll get some fancy animals. All the, veteran players, you'll be able to get some animals as well. It's a nice widespread. I think it's a nice thing to do. Hopefully y'all agree. Thank you, Jake. That is a very kind message to send, sober or not. But where was I? Right, so that's the first thing we're going to do. Trading, I think, again, 100 conservation credits for every animal. There are some animals I want to hold on to. Red 5, I'm sorry, I love too much to let go of. But I think that's a nice way to start. We empty out our trade center, hopefully. I will name them specially so you can find them easily. And the whole idea of pricing them so low is that people who are playing otherwise won't be able to find them if they're looking for good animals as easily, right? So I think that should be fun. And then after that, we're going to dive on into a tour of the zoo. And I wanted to do that live for this last one because I feel like it should be pretty fun to just kind of share our anecdotes and stories. And at the same time, I'm going to try and keep this stream to a maximum of 2 hours because the way YouTube works is VODs. When a stream gets turned into a VOD, 2 hours is released right away, but anything before that is cut off and it takes forever. So I'm going to try and maintain that 2 hour limit so folks who are arriving, post-stream and watching the VOD don't have to wait for it. And if you did have to wait for it, then I am so sorry, but I'm going to try my best to avoid that. When will he start to play? As soon as we load in, which we have done right now. So, yeah, I guess the first thing we'll do is trade. Oh no, Ashley, you've got to leave us. All good. So, I mean, hello to all of y'all who are in here right now. What's our, oh my God, are we seriously, are we at 300 plus viewers right now? Holy, wow. Thank you all for joining in. Can I make a sandbox zoo? I'm going to sandbox experiment over this week. Give us 5 hours. Nah. Yeah, the loading time is wild, but part of the reason the loading time is wild is because it's loading. Oh, well, I mean, you can't see it because it's been snowing. Great. It's loading all of this, right? It's a massive, massive zoo. Also, what a more fitting climate for us to do our tour in than in the snow this far up north, right? But nonetheless, let's go ahead and start off with some trading, right, folks? So again, like I said, we're going to be dropping the prices right down to 100 conservation credits for basically every animal. My hope is, again, to, where are we? Animal storage, to get rid of all of these animals. I believe they're all good to go. We've got the saltwater crocs I'm going to keep, I think, because I need them for Elite Zoo South, right? That was our plan. I think we're going to keep, was it Ratu and Kadek? Let's see. Let me just take a quick check over here. The snow probably isn't helping the frame rate. I don't think the snow actually makes that much of a difference, if I'm completely honest. So it's either Ratu and Kadek or, yeah, I think it's going to be Ratu and Kadek that we keep aside. I need to remember that, so somebody please remind me if I'm about to start trading them. Amanda Vick coming in as a paladin. Thank you very much for that. It is so very helpful. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Everybody give a warm welcome to Amanda Vick, our latest member. Here from the beginning since episode 1. It is wild. It was November of 2019. Feels like a whole decade ago. Because it was. All right, enough of the garbage dad jokes. Let's go ahead and dive on in. So I guess the first thing we're selling off is our Timberwolf Emberly. Oh, you know what? Renaming them is going to be a whole extra step. So what I would suggest is, what do y'all think? I'm gonna look for some quick answers. What do y'all think? Should I spend the time to rename and then send these folks into trade, or shall I just trade them at 100 and y'all will be able to find them easily enough based off of location? Let me know what y'all think. Dirt Bike Dusty, thank you for subscribing. I don't know if you're here right now or if you're chilling somewhere else, but if you are here, thank you very much. Can I change the name of the coffee shop in the Japanese macaque to Iced Macchiato? It's already got a name, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, Caitlin. Again, I do apologize if I butcher any names. Just go for it, super competitive. Okay, sure. All right, sure. Let's go ahead and get going. Ollie V, thank you very much for becoming now our latest member. Again, greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for that support. Let people name their own. Oh, I just meant name them so that they're easier to find. But yeah, let's go ahead and just trade them. So, all right, we got to click trade, right? And we got to click 100. So anybody who's interested in the Timberwolf Emberly, these are pretty great stats, actually. Oh my God, these are wonderful stats. Decent age as well. Great appeal. So let's go ahead, pop that trade price to 100, and off goes. Ooh, ramen. Oof, I love ramen. Haven't had ramen in weeks now. Emberly, you've been a wonderful Timberwolf. Hopefully whoever picks you up will treat you well. And hopefully it's one of y'all in chat. So hope y'all are ready. Timberwolf, Emberly, on our way out. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. My heart is racing. My heart is racing. Now, Snow Leopard over here, but Saikon has got decent genes across the board. Fertility is a little low, but it's not infertile, or sorry, he's not infertile, right? The bunny is doing fantastically. Thank you for asking, Danny. Just chilling with the fiance right now, I think. Having a wonderful time. And Natalie Vincent's story, thank you very much for becoming our now latest member. Jeez, I mean, thank you all for the wonderful support so far. We're barely into the stream. But Bet Icon, all right? Again, game suggests 438. That's not what we're doing today. 100 conservation credits. These, I would say these are great genes. The fertility is a little low, but still able to make babies, right? Let's go ahead and trade you out as well. There's another one. Start buying your own animals for the new zoo. Well, that's my hope is, we're making a little bit of money over here. We'll use that to help buy more animals. We've got plenty of conservation credits, right? So Ratu and Kadek have to stay. The other two we can trade out, right? Oh god, I'm so nervous about cacking this up. All right, so saltwater crocs are up next. Let's go ahead and get them going. You know, I was not expecting, I'll be honest, over 350 of you to join at this time. I am so happy. This was going to be a lot slower. I was going to like call out like, hey, who's interested in this animal? But geez, this feels like I'm like up there with a gavel. Saltwater crocodile going for 50, going for 50, going for 50. Do I have 100? Do I have 100? Do I have 100? Hopefully I have 100 because that's the price that we're setting it up at. Watched every episode. Took me long enough. Yeah, we had some long episodes back there. We have some really long episodes. The time it took as well for making those episodes, recording them, and all that stuff. Just thinking back at that is absolutely wild. Colico V, thank you very much, our latest member. Thank you very much for your support again. It means so much. It's great to see that kind of support. It really lets me know that folks are interested in these extra long Let's Plays, especially because it can get pretty hard to judge. So thank you very much. Seawolf244, thank you as well for becoming a member. Logging in right now to try and grab. Yes, go, go, go. I mean, they'll be up for a little while yet. I should have actually kept a track of my my conservation credits to see how quickly these were going. I mean, oh my god, these red pandas, though. Those are some great stats. Those are some great stats. Let's get these red pandas going. Another 100. Luli, I need to make sure I don't trade out 5 by mistake. 5 is too near and dear to me. I am a Star Wars nerd through and through. I can't remember the first time I watched them. My dad showed them to me when I was way too young to probably understand what was going on. But they've been a part of my life for far too long for me to just trade out Red 5. So I apologize for that. It's been a labor of love watching as a viewer. Yeah, for real, man. Like, just the dedication in the comments and stuff is truly appreciated. That's why I'm so grateful and thankful every time I get the opportunity to be. I just want to say thank you because it is. I mean, y'all take time out of your lives to join me on this journey. I'm glad y'all are enjoying it, and I enjoy your company through it all. It's fantastic. It is fantastic. Star Wars is life. Yes. Hell yeah. Now we've got our pronghorn antelopes up. Oh my god, these stats. I'm glad that these stats are so good. I was worried. I was like thinking about the no, not 3100, 100. I was thinking about the animals we had in stock, and I was like, I hope they're like decent stats because I would hate to be trading out like really poor quality, you know, stats and stuff. But no, these are all good animals so far, I would say. Oh, why is this? What do we got over here? Favorite series on YouTube? Well, thank you. That means a lot. No, it is wild to me. November. Thinking back to November, like, geez. And I honestly, I didn't know how Planet Zoo was going to do on the channel. I was really hoping it would do well because this kind of like creation and stuff, building things is really, it brings me a lot of joy, as hopefully y'all have been able to tell. And the fact that y'all enjoy my ramblings, especially about like history and stuff, oh my god. Oh my god. It really frees me up because I know I can talk about more or less whatever interesting, fun, random fact comes to mind, and y'all will be interested. Definitely makes me happy. It is midnight in Toronto, so East Coast Canada, Eastern Standard Time. Actually, not even the coast, technically. They have their own time zone. But Eastern Standard Time right now is midnight. We started, which is what, like 15 minutes ago? So it's not, I'll be honest, it's not like the quote-unquote best time for me, but I am a night owl, so I am pretty energetic around this time of day. Hopefully that's carrying through. But I also wanted to stick to the time that these episodes would normally release at, so everybody who would, you know, come in to watch a VOD is now got a live stream instead, which you're hopefully enjoying. All right, Santosa, let's trade you as well. Man, these are, I mean, I'm hoping folks are picking them up. I mean, it looks like our conservation credits are going up now. Hopefully y'all are picking them up. If you are managing to pick them up, then let me know in the chat, because I'll keep an eye out for that. Slimy Plays are headed out. Cheers, thanks for joining. Always nice to have folks drop by. You're in Burlington. Ah, yes. Now I know which Burlington you're talking about. Just because you said same thing. All right, let's get Setyawan. Oh, these are also good stats. All right, 100. Off you go. Hopefully some of y'all are getting some good animals out of this. East Coast Gang, yeah, represent Night Owl team, right? The history lessons are my favorite part. Well, I'm looking forward to doing more of that with Elite Zoo South, because there are some... I mean, I know some things. There's a lot of learning for me as well, actually, if I'm completely honest. Sub-Saharan Africa, for example, is not a topic I'm super familiar with. Hold on, before I continue that ramble. Himalayan brown bear is up next, those of you who are organizing by species. Perfect time in Alberta? Ah, yes, Alberta would be a good time. Alberta and West Coast. Yes, West Coast. VOD, sorry, video on demand. So after the live stream, the video will be available to watch like a regular video. So when I say VOD, that's what I mean. Sorry. Whoa. Where'd my animals go? What happened there? Oh, it just refreshed because of all the sales, I guess? Jeez, okay, sure. I mean, hey, I'll take it. Himalayan brown bear, Sahani, again, great stats, going up next for 100 conservation credits. Oh, this makes trading so much easier when I just go, it'll be the same price. You could list these videos as educational. Thank you. For that, I've got a whole bunch of other series. Next up, giant Panda T10. So for example, I could do a whole series about my failed attempts at speaking Mandarin and how to learn Pinyin. Sorry, my failed attempts at learning Pinyin. Pinyin? I'm not sure. That was just a meme spelling of vid. No. VOD is video on demand. Yeah, sorry. I keep like having done this for so long, some terminology just becomes like, oh yeah, like a VOD, even though realistically it is not a common phrase at all. Even though like VOD like refers to TV and stuff as well, like video on demand for movies and things like that. Yang Zhao from China. Well, you can correct my horrible pronunciations. Feel absolutely free to. I try my best, but sometimes that's not good enough. Next up, we've got some Gharial coming up. Raghav is next. So again, those of y'all who are organizing by species, we're going with Gharial next. Love it if I stream more. I would love to stream more. It's been really unfortunate. I was streaming so much last year, and I wanted to keep that up this year as well. But between having to go to the vet a couple times back to back, and life just being super busy, managing a lot of different games, trying to figure out this whole full-time thing, because this has been my first year as a full-time YouTuber. So it was a lot of stuff going on, and then with the lockdown, I know it sounds like with work from home, I should have more time and things like that, but now I'm balancing my schedule with the lovely Miss Elite's schedule. She's got meetings and stuff because she's also working from home, so I get less time during the week to make videos, so my weekends aren't as free. It's been this whole juggling like thing, which is another reason why this was kind of the perfect time for this stream, was because it didn't, like, we were able to pull it off. So I hope y'all understand, but I do want to stream more. I love streaming. I love the energy, and I just love the community. Gharial are my faves, and Komodo Dragons. Well, Komodo Dragons, I think we have some as well. H-I-J-K, A-B-C-D-F-G, H-I, or do we already trade them out? Oh man, been going so quickly. Been slipping so quickly. Big fan, glad to hear it. He's got a bunny. Oh yes, that's what sorry, yes. I have an adorable little bunny. Her name is Elizabeth, and she is one of my favorite, I'm going to go so far as to say, people in my life. She was having some health difficulties earlier this year. They seem to have cleared up, which is good. Oh my God, Amanda Vick. Thank you very much. First of all, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Amanda comes in with a massive super chat. Says, your dedication to this game is amazing. This game doesn't get enough recognition as it is, and you definitely do justice to it. Thank you for the hours and days of entertainment you've provided. I'm addicted at this point. Thank you very much. That's such a kind thing to say. I appreciate it very much, and thank you for the super chat as well. Wow. making my July significantly better than my June. Man, not having my desktop for a week? Oh. Yo, bunnies are amazing. I agree, Samantha. Best pet. They're like, okay, so I love dogs too much to have the throne taken away. But bunnies are the blend between the best parts of a dog and the best parts of a cat. They're like loyal and loving, and you can train them, and they also clean themselves. And at least girl bunnies don't smell bad, right? Oh, right, we're over to Galapagos giant tortoises, by the way, folks. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. I want to mention as well, there are a couple of new emotes and stuff. If you are, I think YouTube only gives emotes to members. It's the same as Twitch, I guess. Emotes are only for members, I think, right? So there are a couple new ones that I added specifically for Planet Zoo themes. We've got a sad panda, and we've got a macaque as well. Adorable little faces. What about Three Kingdoms? Three Kingdoms, I will be jumping back on. Honestly, the late game grind. Whoa, not 1,000. Not 1,000. No, why can't I backspace? It's a keyboard key that's existed for like generations. Why can't I backspace? I was enjoying Three Kingdoms. The end game grind kind of became a little much. Viewership was dropping, and then Grom happened. I'll get back to it and finish it when Grom finishes, but yeah, I apologize for the delay on Three Kingdoms. I do want to get back to it. Got you back into Game of Thrones. Well, that's an interesting... Considering my opinion on Game of Thrones, it's interesting that I did that. Sorry, Emma, that for some reason your message there got blocked by YouTube. Do boy bunnies mark their territory like intact dogs? I don't know if it's exactly the same, like physiologically speaking, but I believe it is similar. They also poop everywhere, if I'm not mistaken. Miss Elite was she was a vet tech way back in the day, like during like high school and stuff. It was her like temp job, and so she was inundating me with all this kind of information, which I've retained most of. But why remember the bad things when I can only remember the good things? Needed to keep Miguel? Yeah, I think so as well. Perfect timing on that, Becky Jones. Thank you. Yes, I do think we need to keep Miguel. Or was it Manuel? Oh, damn. Manuel is just a little bit better, isn't he? Manuel is just a little bit better. Rabbits poop a lot. So our Elizabeth is litter trained, so she only poops in her litter box. So, you know, that's pretty good. I think we'll keep Manuel, because Manuel is just slightly better. Oh, I feel so bad for Miguel. But hey, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess, right? Went to school to be a vet tech, ended up switching my major to biology. Ooh, interesting. That is interesting. Happens a lot, right? Switching majors when you get familiar with a topic and you find your kind of passion in the process of executing what was or might still be your passion. I find that fascinating. Like, my first big thing was I wanted to get into making video games, and that one thing led to another. I went into graphic design and advertising instead, and the next thing you know, I'm doing YouTube videos. How do you train rabbits? Kind of similar to dogs, honestly. There are those that are motivated by food, and there are those that are motivated by like positive reinforcement. Ours is definitely motivated by food, but she recognizes simple things like, you know, come here, go home, it's breakfast time. Oh man, she gets so excited when it's breakfast time. There's a little song and everything that goes with it. Doll sheep are up next. I hope you don't play Planet Coaster. I hope you play Planet Coaster if you don't mind. Oh, if you don't... Sorry, wow, that took me like a minute to read properly. My apologies. I am tempted about Planet Coaster, but the amount of time I would sink into it compared to the interest level in it, I feel like would be too low. I have to really figure that out, but I would enjoy Planet Coaster. Why is my name Party Elite? Good question. It's my actual name. Translated, but it's my real name. That's why it's Party Elite. Also, I guess I like to party a lot, so it works like that as well. Out goes Benjamin. Again, some great genes over here, man. Tyson's okay over here. Tyson's all right over here. Mike coming in with a super chat. Thank you very much, man. Hey, party. Hope you're doing well. Can't believe this is the finale. The work done by you and all us viewers is amazing, and I can't wait to see how the next zoo will improve. You deserve everything from your hard work here. Thank you very much. Those are very kind words, Mike. Greatly appreciate that. And you know what? You touched on a very solid point. The work done not just by me, but all of you as well. Honestly, this zoo would be a fraction of what it is if it wasn't for all of your contributions. And I'm not just saying that legitimately. The names, some of the ideas, many of the greatest ideas that we have for our enclosures were the result of suggestions and multiple suggestions coming together. I mean, so thank you really for that. Dippa Nutella, thank you very much. Our latest member. Welcome, welcome. Discovered my channel after you had an accident. Oh no. Well, Zoe, I'm very glad I could help you cope through that. I hope you're feeling better now. I hope things are getting better for you now. I remember, I believe you were commenting on that as well early on, right? So I do hope things are getting better for you. And I'm glad that I was able to help cope in some way or another. This is not the last episode, Winter Rose. No, this is the last episode of Season 1. We are finishing off Elite Zoo North today. We're going to do a nice grand tour. And then we're going to take a week break just so I can kind of reset and do a little bit of research. And I'm going to dive in with Elite Zoo South. How long have I been doing YouTube? I've been doing YouTube for just over 4 years now. By the way, folks, we're on to the Bornean orangutan, if you're interested. Yeah, it's been just over 4 years. 4 years actually in May. But this last year, actually in May, was the first time I was full-time. Quit my job last year. Funny story. I'll share sometime. But yeah, I quit my job last year, gone full time, and it's been interesting to say the least. It's been interesting. Kelly Almquist, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the show if you're watching right now. What are my future plans in the next zoo? Oh, isn't that a loaded question? Well, it's going to be focused on the Southern Hemisphere. We're going to probably set it up in Australia because it feels like a nice kind of diagonal opposite from our Canadian location for Elite Zoo North. And I just need to figure out where in Australia, which biome, because I want to make sure it is convenient for viewing as well. That's very important, obviously. Oh my God. Ningrat suggested prices over 1,000. Over 1,000. That's wild. And these are great stats too. I think we'll get to year 150 because we are going to do a tour, and while we're doing the tour, it'll be while we're playing. So we will definitely hit year 150, which is also just wild to think about. Just the other day we were celebrating year 100, weren't we? All right, over to the Bengal Tigers, almost at the end of trading right now. Jeez. Keep him? No, it's okay, Morticia. I think it's fun to trade all these animals out. Spread the love, as I like to say, right? Spread the love a little bit. It's hard to... As I say that, I switch to the Bengal Tigers, and this is where my heart starts to ache, because Bengal Tigers are near and dear to me. Desert biome has very little rain. Well, my concern with the desert biome is that I believe the grass looks very kind of bland, which is, you know... And again, I want to make sure, like, originally I was going to do Elite Zoo North in the tundra biome, but it's not fun for viewing because everything is just covered in a sheet of snow, and it's like difficult in ways that aren't fun unless you've put heaters down. So I don't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. My favorite enclosure? Oh, geez. I'll have to think about that as we do our tour, but I'm curious to hear actually all of your favorite enclosures. I'm very curious because I don't know mine, I'll be honest. I've got different levels of attachment for different reasons to different enclosures. So Divya, our first Bengal Tiger going out today. Beautiful stats, beautiful animal. Set up for trade already. Got to pick today, I guess. Yeah, got to pick today. Yeah, tropical I think would be nice. I think you're right. Tropical would be nice. Oh, there we go. 100 conservation credits. Formosan Falls, yeah, those are good. The leopards, man, the leopards took like 5 episodes to do. So I'm going to actually keep these 3 because we are going to be coming back to Elite Zoo North eventually, and we have a bit of a breeding kind of cycle, whatever you want to call it, going on with the tigers. So I will hold on to these 3, but Rhea is also up for trade, and it's not like Rhea's stats are any worse or anything. In fact, she's a little bit younger than Annika, and her stats are exactly the same. So hope y'all don't mind. Someone is going to get a deal with that orangutan. Yeah, hey, I mean, hopefully it's one of y'all in the in chat right now. And my apologies to everybody in the comments that missed out on this live trading session. I tried to give enough of a heads up in as many ways as possible, including the mention in the latest episode. So hopefully y'all were able to make it. And our last trade, American Bison. That happened. That was so much faster than I'd expected. So much faster. Is the Komodo Dragons. Oh, Komodo Dragons was fun. That was a learning experience for me because I went a long way and then I basically wanted to restart it, and that was an interesting kind of experience. Yeah. Ferris Music just woke up. Good morning or afternoon, evening. I'm not judging. I like to wake up as late as possible myself. I will miss the Bengal Tigers. Yeah. Oh no, Winter Rose, bad timing. Bad timing. Yes, Miko, this is going on YouTube as a video after I'm done streaming. It should go up right afterwards. Hopefully, I don't have to delay for any reason or anything like that. But it will be on YouTube afterwards, and chat will live on as well. So have yourself immortalized, I guess, in that way as well. Missed the start, Ashley. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but you're here now, and that's what matters. Oh my God. I don't know why YouTube decided to hide that, but I'm sorry if I butcher this pronunciation. Raphael Lalonde got the Bengal Tiger. Awesome. Awesome. Nice to see. Let me know the rest of y'all in chat if any of you managed to snag any of these animals. Hopefully some of y'all did, but it does look like, yes, quite a few of these animals have gone out, which makes me very happy because I didn't want to leave Elite Zoo North with so many of them still chilling in our trade center. Happy to hear that, Raphael. Very happy to hear that. Craving what, Amanda? Really wanted to get... Don't have Planet Zoo yet? Oh, that's too bad. But hey, we'll have more trade sessions in the future for sure. If you could stream regularly again, would you use YouTube or Twitch? I'd probably stick to YouTube. It's where the whole community is right now. It works for me. I'm comfortable with it. I also don't like Twitch's kind of like, they've got some exclusivity rules and stuff if you become a partner. I don't want to also start that from scratch when I've made all this progress on YouTube. Got a lot of reasons for sticking with just YouTube. Elephant's Palace. Oh man, the Elephant's Palace took so long to do. Oh, that was a fun one though. That was a fun one. Now, before we start our tour, because I guess it's time to start our tour, I'm gonna just take a moment here, look at chat, and also mention something really special. Now, some of you who showed up just about 20 or 30 minutes before the stream started, you already know about this. But some of you who did not don't know about this. So for the last, I want to say, like couple of months, I have been speaking with one of my personal favorite illustrators of all time. And she's really helped me build a beautiful set of illustrations for merchandise. And I've just dropped all of that merchandise, and it should be showing up in chat right now if everything's working fine. But of course it's not, because why would things be working smoothly? But now when I say my favorite illustrator, my mostest favoriteest illustrator of all time, I am talking about my fiance. She labored so hard to build all of this beautiful artwork for our for merchandise. It's honestly, she's asleep right now, so I'm not just doing this for brownie points. It is some of my favorite like merch so far. The effort put into all the artwork. I mean, I saw it all get built. So even if you don't pick anything up, just check it out. I think y'all will enjoy the adorableness. I think it's all super cute. I think y'all will enjoy the references as well. There are so many little references. Oh, awesome! Some of y'all picked some stuff up already. That's amazing. Yeah, we've got mugs, we've got tote bags, we've got shirts. Oh man, I've got some baby onesies. I know this sounds silly, but there's some onesies that are so adorable. Anyway, I just wanted to touch on that because it was a labor of love, and it's such fun stuff. And there are some references. For example, the Polar Bear Mafia gets a reference. Maybe you'll see it in the illustration. We also have the tortoises being unable to eat. That's referenced as well. There's a lot of fun stuff in there. Now, if any of you have any trouble with your orders or anything, because I see many of you mentioning you're picking stuff up, but if you have any troubles, you let me know right away, because Teespring is... I've never had any trouble with Teespring except for once where it did a weird thing where it's like, hey, the campaign didn't reach its targets. So for some reason, we've refunded all the orders, and it's just like, wait, what target? I never set a campaign. I never set any targets. So hopefully Teespring won't do that here. If it does, you let me know, and I will have a word with them. Elena Kelly comes in with another super chat today. Thank you for quality content every week. I look forward to following your channel for hopefully a long time. Well, Elena Kelly, thank you very much again for that super chat, and I hope so too. I hope you enjoy Planet Zoo for I don't know, years to come. How long are we gonna do this for? But I hope you've been enjoying some of the other stuff on the channel as well, and of course, lots of new stuff to happen too. I think I need a stressed flamingo. Yeah, there's some stressed flamingos in there. I love the pool party one as well. It's just like the flamingo in the middle freaking out, surrounded by crocs, gharial, things like that. Samantha, I should be streaming for another hour and a half or so is my hope. Honestly, it might go on for longer than that if I'm completely honest, because how can I resist the allure of hanging out with y'all? But shall we begin our tour? The tiger and the disco ball. Yes. You know what? You're right. Let's let time go on a little bit so it stops snowing, and then we can do our tour in slightly better weather. Party animal onesie would be perfect for my... Oh, that's so nice. Oh man, that makes me happy. Yeah, when I was putting the onesies together, I was like, man, kind of wish I had a baby in my world. Not necessarily my own, but someone I know maybe. Alas, no such luck. Yeah, let's maybe we wait for the snow to stop, only because it is limiting visibility quite a bit. Oh my god, why is there got to be a giant spider in my face right at the beginning? Beautiful red balloons as well. And we'll probably do the now hopefully we're going to ignore our alerts and stuff, because honestly, if we keep stopping for alerts, it'll never be done. Oh yeah, the Panda War. Yes. The merch, I'll pop the link in again for you. There you go. That's where you can see the merch. Also, you should see it in the in the description down below. There should be a link to that as well. Oh wow, Winter Rose, thank you very much, Wolf and Tiger. Yeah, had to get some love for Nikedra in there as well, right? Had to get some love for Nikedra. Oh, you're heading out, Raphael? Well, hey, thank you for joining. Glad you could drop in for as long as you did. Glad you got to get something in the trade as well. That's absolutely huge, so that makes me really happy to see as well. Have yourself a wonderful day. 99 red balloons go by. Yeah, I noticed that too. Stayed up late for this 2020 is really weird. Oh yeah, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? It'll get better. It'll get better. Ultimate crossover, Partia Sun and Party Animal onesies. Oh man. Can you imagine? Those onesies, yeah, right? Those onesies are pretty fun. I was like, oh damn, we got to do these. There's a couple tote bags as well. The pool party tote bag. I'm like, I kind of want that for for like when the beaches open up again and stuff. Lemony Buns 8910 comes in with a super chat. Thank you very much. The series is so awesome. Thank you, party. No, thank you. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it so very much. Y'all are making my July right now. Not necessarily my own. Oh, Emma, I'm this bad now. Can you imagine me with an actual kid of my own? I'm already making dad jokes. Bad dad jokes? Good dad jokes are like inverse, right? Like the badder they are, the better they are, right? That's how that works, right? What approach are you going to take for starting the new zoo? Well, that actually ties in nicely with the previous question I saw, so I apologize for missing or for not answering that earlier. My approach is going to be a significantly more organized one. Listen, snowing in June is not unlikely, all right? It snowed in May this year in Toronto, and this zoo is further north. But yeah, I've actually got sketches and stuff planned out, because it's going to be a complicated layout in the sense that I'm going to have the whole safari thing going while also having a walking zoo. So it's going to be an interesting experience from that perspective. So I want to make sure it's properly planned out, because otherwise things could go very, 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 very poorly. Can we do South DLC? Yes, South America DLC. I mean, that will be in the next zoo for sure. Surprise, you don't have a child of your own with all the puns. I do not. I do not. Ashley Louise coming in with a super chat. Thank you very much again for that support. Absolutely massive. Just wanted to say how much I have loved this entire series, and I'm so excited for the next chapter. Thank you. Honestly, y'all are warm in my heart. So kind. So kind. Zoo tour in 10-9-8. Well, I mean, should I wait for the snow to go, or shall I not? Oh my god, Amanda. Oh my god. Oh no. Why does a chicken coop have 2 doors? Because it's a chicken coop, not a chicken sedan. Are you... DJ Fruit Guy. All good, man. Thank you for joining for as long as you could. Love all the little animal emotes. Have yourself a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, whatever it might be. Dip a Nutella. I do not recognize that currency. So I'm very curious, because as someone who used to do web design, PHP means something completely different to me. But thank you very much for that super chat. Dip a Nutella says, Australian Outback Desert Zoo. Thoughts? I mean, oh yeah. Give me my Australia DLC, right? Give me my Oceania DLC. Unsh comes in. Let me know if I butchered that pronunciation. I'm apologizing if I did. Hopefully I didn't. With a new membership as well. Welcome, welcome. Again, all of you members, keep in mind you've got access to emojis and things like that, and the beautiful little icons next to your names too, and all the little perks as well. If you're not in our Discord, make sure you join our Discord. It is super active, a very healthy community. Philippines, gotcha. I had a feeling, but I didn't want to assume. You know what they say about assuming, right? Lady Sakura, when you upload, I drop all my tasks. Well, thank you very much. Eyeing the premiere for hours. Honestly, I gotta get this tour going soon. Capitalist zoos. Well, at least most of this money. Actually, hold on. I was just about to say we're a not-for-profit, and then I realized, hang on a second, are we a not-for-profit still? Oh my god, people. Bleeding some money over here. Bleeding some money. When can we start? You know what? Let's begin. Let's begin, because any second now it's going to end up being December and it's going to start snowing again. Why hasn't it stopped? It is the end of July. Let's begin, shall we? Let's begin, because what if there's an aquatic DLC? I mean, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. And look at that, no alerts for this entire wait. No alerts. Elise Rogers. Let's go ahead and pick you up, and I believe the command is Tegged Cam. Boom. Whoa. Where are we? Are we... Yeah, we're locked in. Back to the entrance. Back to the entrance. Where are we at? Wait, why are we on a staff path? Oh man, the lag. The lag is real, isn't it? This is another reason I'm really glad to move on to Elite Zoo South, is because as much as I'm like okay with the lag, it can get pretty painful. Now, as far as the tour is concerned, how shall we proceed, folks? Do you want to like go in order of? Well, I guess we should go in the order of what's most convenient, right? I was gonna say in the order that we added the animals in, but that would be ridiculous. Can you imagine going from the peafowl all the way up to the Arctic just to come back? What if a zoo offered to build a zoo in real life? Would you? I mean, hell yeah. I'd love to. Goodbye, thumbnail. Hit you very hard in the heart. Yeah, man. Putting it together hit me as well. I was like, damn, we're moving on. We're moving on. But on the topic of moving on, let's move on, right? Looks like the sun is about to set. Where shall we head next? I mean, let's go ahead and... Oh my... This is so crowded. This is another thing I want to manage a lot better with Elite Zoo South, is how crowded we get at the entrance. Let's make our way... You know what? Let's start it right. Let's start it right. Entering the Americas. I'm so glad I got these signs done. And again, I apologize for the delay in that previous episode. But, hopefully it was worth it. With the extra long time lapse and setting up this this live stream, right? Hopefully it was all worth it. The first place we gotta go is Wolf Rock, right? Can we even see the animals? Of course it's gotta be nightfall. No, you know what? Now I'm scared to change the time of day in case the game crashes. It's not too dark yet. But yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, we've got... we can see them over here. Can we see any of the pups? Oh. Oh, I know I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Shoban Murphy, I apologize. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the show. Oh, that's a pupper. Yes. Oh yes, I'm glad we got to see one. Oh, I'm climbing up top over here. You can. What I like about using that Tegged Cam, quote-unquote cheat, if you will, is you actually interact with the physical spaces. Yeah, we did fix the lights for the most part, but I mean, hopefully it's not too dark either. Despite that, is the game audio okay as well? By the way, just want to make sure because we've got howling wolves over here. Want to make sure y'all don't miss out on that and little touches like that. And the sun has set, and there's a little Inukshuk. I had a lot of fun getting all the cultural pieces into the game. It meant a lot to me. It meant a lot more to me than I thought it would initially, but just seeing everybody in the comments as well, enjoying the learning opportunities and the exploration of cultures that maybe you're not super familiar with, made me really happy. Something I've always cared about since I was very, very young. So it was nice to be able to express that. Can I turn off the guests? Can I turn off the guests? Oh, that's genius. Oh, hang on a second. Hitting escape pulls us out of the guests first. Wait, that's actually... Hang on now. I didn't even think about that. Settings, if I change... I believe under graphics... Is it under graphics? No, it's under game, right? Guest settings. Maximum number of guests. Let's drop that right down to 500, just for this tour. The chicken coop is the only dad joke I have. Well, it's a good one. It is a good one. If I apply that, how quickly will they disappear is the question. Not quickly enough, I don't think. Alright, time to pick up a new guest for this tour. But they should start disappearing. They'll still be at the zoo, but we won't be able to see them. You there. Mason Singh. Not anymore. Oh, geez, did you see them get raptured? How would I expect it to happen? Alright, so over from Wolf Rock, I mean, I guess we could head on down to the Galapagos tortoises. I don't want to leave them behind. They will get left behind otherwise. And this is another crowded space that we're going to go through. Oh, damn, I didn't know those lit up like that. A little bison. Oh god, that's terrifying, Amanda. Yeah, starting with the wolves and ending with the wolves was really kind of poetic. It was pointed out in the comments, and I was like, wow, that's oh my god, that's terrifying. That's what happens when you're using Tegged Cam. You're I think that's how that's pronounced. Those people up there just hovering. That's the stuff of nightmares. I'm sorry, folks. This is such a crowded space. Oh my god, no wonder these tortoises get stressed out every so often. Actually, another thing that's really a big deal to me for Elite Zoo South is I want it to be in a hot place, because I want to have to acclimate myself to that challenge. I want to have to like build things to cool guests, and I've got some interesting ideas as well, like those little misters that you get at like restaurants and things like that. You know, the first French fries weren't actually cooked in France; they were cooked in Greece. Somehow, I'm not surprised. How did the name come through? Oh yeah, Husna. I'm not sure about the limitations there. It is it's based on YouTube. YouTube's got some weird rules, and it's different based on the country you're in and stuff like that as well. So I apologize about any inconvenience there. Also, I'm here because I'm taking a look at these little baby tortoises. Where is our big dad? Oh dear, I hate the perversing of that one word that I was going to use earlier. Can't even say it properly. Where is the big tortoise, though? Gotta be here somewhere. Jesus, lag is real. Where you at, buddy? Oh, let's turn the light on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where is this guy? Don't tell me he passed away. That would, oh my god, that would be sad. The final episode of Elite Zoo North. And those who are asking, I saw the question come up again. No, it is not the final episode per se. It's just the final of this season where we're focused on Elite Zoo North. We will be coming back after a week's break. We'll be coming back with Elite Zoo South and opening up for the Southern Hemisphere animals. Remind me to check after this tour if our... Oh, no, there he is. Oh, I got so worried. Thank you, Tabby. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Oh, man. Kept missing them. My retinas are burning because of the lag, is it? Yeah, comes through with a super chat. Says, have you considered playing Planet Coaster, or did I miss something? Well, first of all, thank you very much for the super chat. It is greatly appreciated. That kind of support really means a lot. It makes a world of difference. As for playing Planet Coaster, I have thought about it a lot. My only concern with playing it is, I don't know about the interest level versus the time that I would put into it. And I have to be very careful about that because this is my full-time gig, right? So I do have to, unfortunately, consider that kind of stuff. So it's a maybe in my head. It's a maybe. But again, thank you very much for that super chat. We will be coming back to Elite Zoo North to add more animals eventually, but I wanted to move on and get away from the lag as well as, find an excuse to start afresh with some new challenges again. Okay, these floating guests are really starting out. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, that's good. No, get out of my viewing cone. Yeah, that's good enough. So yeah, I just wanted to come up to Om Nom Nom as well, because this was a fun construction as well. Man, Om Nom Nom. Remember the rebuild for Om Nom Nom? Also one of my favorite named zones, I have to say. The rebuild was... Oh, I was so worried about it. And again, these tortoises are memorialized in their struggle to reach their food when they had the little... what's it called? Little bridge, land bridge that they had to deal with to get their food and water. I love the level of detail in this game. The floating people did not seem normal. Oh, you know what? Yeah, getting a single person would have been wise. But hey, they're off screen now, so we're good. We're good. Until they're not. Can we see any of these guys? Oh, yeah. No, that's a leaf. Oh, no, they're right here. I am blind. There's one right here. Jeez. Missed the old tortoise enclosure, although it was stressful. Yeah, same. Like, it had a place in my heart, you know? Can guests swim or drown? I'm not going to try and find that out today. maybe I'll do a sandbox mode experiment. It is great as well to see Om Nom Nom be so busy, because there was a time when it was just not making me any money. So it's good to see the crowd has gotten big enough to justify its existence. All right, so that's that taken care of. We've got our tortoises and wolves done. Let's make our way over to the bears. I think that'll be nice. Walking on sunshine. Keep stopping mid-sentence. Oh no, what's up, Winter Rose? Are you saying the stream is live? If the stream is being choppy, hit that good old refresh button, I would say. Hopefully, if everyone's having that issue, let me know. If more of you are having that issue, let me know. And if you yell at your TV loud enough, I might be able to hear you, so keep it going. Oh, nice. Got some mugs. Which ones did you pick up? Planet Zoo Mythbusters. Oh dear. How many building pieces is too many building pieces? The number of pieces here. Actually, you know what? Let's go down this way, because then we can take a peek at the Baird's Tapir as well. We go down the stairs over here. This was such a fun construction as well. Oh, would you look at that? Couldn't have asked for a better viewing opportunity. Though this is surely an alert happening right now. Just the game lagging? Yeah, it's quite laggy. Yeah, I'm taking a little nap over here. They're perhaps not nocturnal animals. This was a fun little construction as well. And we'll go to the tavern afterwards too. Yeah, I do apologize about the frame rate on the game, but that's part of the reason why we're opening a new zoo. It's part of the reason why I play so much on pause lately as well. All right, where are my bears at? Oh, they're all the way up top. Of course they're up top. Of course they won't be down here when I'm looking down here. And the glare over here as well. Just kind of barely catch a glimpse of that one. Oh, shaky bear. Are those steaming piles of poop? Is that a steaming... Is that literally a steaming turd there right next to the glare? Drop the poor people, please. I mean, Oh, damn, I can right-click and just... Well, you learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. All right, over on into Creature Cavern. I was like, cave, cavern, cavern, cavern. DPJ1988 in with a super chat. Don't recognize that currency either, but thank you very much. Nothing to say alongside it. All good. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support. Look at the wolves. Oh, yes, you're absolutely right. The wolves are on this side, too. Except they're not. Not right now. I guess they're roaming around, maybe grabbing a bite. That's the reality of going around in a zoo, right? Sometimes you don't quite catch the angle you were hoping for. At least if my experience with zoos has any truth to it. Now, do we want to take a look at all the exhibit animals as well? I know there are some creepy crawlies that we might not all be comfortable with, including myself. But y'all let me know. I mean, a quick glimpse here and there, perhaps, but I know there's at least one that I don't want to look at. Where are these scorpions? Man, scorpions. I've had an interesting experience with scorpions. Apparently, the smaller they are, the more deadly they are. Something I learned in a tent in the Western Sahara. There we go. There you are. Sneaky little buddy. Hiding under that rock there. Makes sense. Show some love for the rattlesnakes. All right, let's go see if we can't find one of the rattlesnakes over here. Where you guys at? Where are you guys at? Where are they? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, right on that tree. Right on that tree. What is a branch with 3 crows called? Go for it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I thought I got the checkbox for the guests limit. I think it takes time. I think the ones that are already in the zoo have to exit. And I think it's already been happening because the frame rate feels a little bit better now than it did literally moments ago. So I think it's happening as guests exit. Over here we have the Gila Monster. Oh yeah, these guys. These guys are weird. I didn't even know these were an animal until lately. Until this game. Reptiles and amphibians at least? Sure, that sounds good to me, yeah. I do not disagree. Alright, this food court, again, very glad that I was able to finish it over the course of these last couple of weeks. A lot happier with how it looks now. It's not as busy as... Well, again, we have limited the number of guests, so it is probably a lot busier than it looks right now. Oh, it is so much more beautiful. So much more beautiful. Probably pretty humid down here, eh? I do still have my light on. Thank you. Good point. Good call. Man, I should definitely live stream more often. All these people picking up their little merch and stuff. Lovely. Lovely. Let's make our way to the Eagle Eye. Now this... Geez, wasn't this our first massive undertaking? I think it was. And I had to... Oh, dear. Oh, are we going to get stuck down here? Oh, no. We're going to get stuck out here? Come on. Let me up. Let me up. This might not work. Oh, I don't think we can tour up there, unfortunately. Well, we don't have to be stuck in here. We don't have to be stuck in there. Maybe I don't use that camera just so I can move a bit more freely. But this was certainly one of our first major undertakings. And I remember rebuilding this multiple times. I remember worrying that I'd made the enclosure way too big. But ultimately, it ended up working out. And you know what? It was a pretty popular spot when these were new animals. Hey, Sydney. Hello. It is very laggy, isn't it? Yeah, it's because it's a massive zoo. And that's why we've reduced the guest count as well, so hopefully it'll get a bit better. But yeah, look at these views. Look at these views. My God. Fireworks. Oh, yeah. Happy Independence Day to all the American viewers who are tuning in right now. Hope you have a wonderful... whatever you can do to celebrate. We had the same situation. Canada Day is on the 1st of July. A similar situation, obviously, considering nothing's changed between then and now. But yeah, it is the 4th of July, technically. For many of you. Yeah, it's very laggy. It's just, I can't do anything about that. That's just the game reaching its limit. This is a beast of a computer, so nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Why did people and vehicles wait to cross roads? Because there were zebras crossing. Oh my God. Oh, we got a little baby over there taking a little dip. Man, I miss going to the zoo. I miss going to the zoo. It's not like I went super often, but you know, like you don't know what you have until it's gone, or whatever the saying is. Yeah, I wish I'd gone to the zoo more often. Can't wait when it opens back up. All right, that is the eagle eye done. Now, one thing we never did was build like a path away from the top of the eagle eye, but I wanted it, as much as loops are better for the game, I wanted it to be its own thing. I wanted it to be a little isolated, have that little sense of serenity, right? The next zoo, to reduce lag, you should focus on item count. Yes, definitely. I way overdid it. Way overdid it. Maybe on that note, we should head towards the elephants, because that is a ridiculous enclosure. But I really wanted to get it right. Some of those, Indian temples and stuff that I was referencing, they're super intricate and detailed. So why don't we make our way over there? We'll make our way over there by way of the bears, because we didn't really get a good look at the bears. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Now watch, they're not going to be anywhere where we want to spot them from. Well, these trees are a little low. I'm a little high, actually. Past Flamingo Park, past these massive groups of people mingling. What do we got over here? Any bears? No bears? Got any flamingo? Yeah, we do. This isn't a bad view. This isn't a bad view. More Planet Zoo? I mean, there is some right now. Unless you mean later on. We'll have more. Lots more. Elite Zoo South will be opening a week from now, and the Let's Play will continue just under Season 2. We'll start with Episode 1 all over again, and I am hoping that it will bring in more viewers and stuff as well. Fresh start, it's easier to get into. I understand the 100 episodes can be a bit daunting. This is adorable. Flamingo Park? Why? Why was that a wasted name? I love it. Such a good name. Such a good name. Last of Season 1. Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah, aquariums as well. We've got a pretty good aquarium downtown Toronto. Are they going to play? What are they going to do? They're like staring each other down. Oh. It's starting to snow already. Jeez. Are they just... They're just chilling. They're just chatting. Bare butt, yeah. Does that make you an eyewitness? Oh my god, Mike. Oh my god. Toronto, Canada, Young Tao. Toronto, Canada. The Croc Enclosure, yeah. I mean, I obviously want to make an homage to the late, great you-know-who. I just don't know how to do it. Just don't know how to hit the quality that would deserve, you know? I said I was heading to the India section, but we can't leave this section without first, on the topic of, in memory, a little less probably importantly so, but the Nikedra Memorial. This was a lot of fun to build as well. This was a lot of fun to build. Very complicated, trying to get this wolf sculpture going, but I'm very happy with the end result. Using rock pieces like this, using the log back over here, getting this little adventure, Nikedra's little adventure through her life. Man, this was a bittersweet build, but I'm really happy with how it looks. Yeah, glad to hear that, Zafamo. I really love the memorial. Sipu97 as well. Yeah. Drop your F's in chat for Nikedra, right? I'm really happy with this memorial. The lettering, just the materials we used, the sculpture up top, the layers, the meaning behind it. I'm glad y'all like it too. Wouldn't mind seeing some animal views? Sure, yeah, we'll do that too. We'll do that too. And you know what, since we're up over here, why don't we finish this loop? Finish this loop. That giant beer pint, I guess, stein, pint, glass of beer, whatever. Words are failing me right now. That was a lot of fun to build as well. All these silly, like, ideas that we brought to life make me so happy to see. All those F's coming in. All those F's coming in. Oh, for some reason, YouTube doesn't like that one. Show it, YouTube. Show it. Don't hide it. Let people express themselves. Let people express themselves. Amanda Vick coming in with that super chat, dropping the F. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. From me and from Nikedra both. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a... I'm glad we did that. It really makes it all tie together, doesn't it? Partybot's having a stroke? Oh my god. Oh, right. I forgot I have the Partybot. That I forgot about that action that I have. Everybody paying their respects. Partybot's got to mention it. Oh, geez. This is what happens when you ask over 350 people to pay their respects. Oh, dear. But yes, onwards with the tour. Now, Tapir Tavern obviously is tied into the Tapir. Oh, the merch, the Baird's Tapir in the merch. What's the Baird's Tapir doing? It's taping up a poster. Come on. Like I said, there's some really fun stuff in the merchandise. Yeah, we've got some overcrowding over here. You know what? Let's go ahead and put one of you. As much as I said I didn't want to have to do this in the middle, I can't in good conscience see all this happen and do nothing about it. We got our dad, we got our mom, so I guess Ziania, go ahead, send you to the trade center. All right, cool. Couldn't let that happen. Oh, geez. Kevin Peters, yes, I guess we are being F-bombed. Oh god, we gotta slow it down. let's stop dropping the Fs. Oh no, I won't be able to see anything else in chat. That was my bad. I did not realize. Oh, but actually, hold on. We should spend some time with these Bears Tapirs. I can't wait to see hey John Marston, how's it going? The analytics after this. It's already been an hour. Oh geez, yeah, it's gonna be more than 2 hours for sure, isn't it? Yikes. Want to avoid that. These guys are just chilling over here enjoying the snowfall. Oh, 150 years. We've definitely crossed that. Yeah, we're in April of year 150, ladies and gentlemen. 150 years of Elite Zoo North. We're there. Yeah, it is having a meltdown. Let's stop the Fs. I want to make sure we can talk in chat. That was my bad. Lesson learned, eh? Lesson learned. Tapir Tavern. This was a huge challenge as well. My god, I bit off way more than I could chew with Tapir Tavern. Oh, what a mess it was for the longest time, and I was so nervous that this was just going to stay a mess, that I wouldn't be able to adapt to what was necessary over here. But, you know, between the cozy fireplace that nobody uses, but we're going to use right now to warm our hands over here. The merch link, oh, absolutely. That is a good point. I should go ahead and drop that in again. There you go. Yeah, if you check out the Baird's Tapir in there, it's playing Pin the Arm on the keeper with the Rhino. And the Baird's Tapir is taping up the little poster. Again, these were all, like, Miss Elite's ideas and stuff. That's why, like, I'm when I say labor of love, like, I mean it. It was wonderful. Brought me so much joy. Let's go up over here. Can't miss this was our first decorated train station as well, wasn't it? I believe so. I think we got a last couple of Fs coming in, but yeah, let's stop that now. That was my bad. I'll take the blame for that. Oh, look at this queue. Or this line, if you will. That's a lot of people waiting to get on this train. What do we got over here? We got a couple of frogs and stuff, right? Let's go ahead and check them out. I mean, this isn't frogs, obviously, but oh no, not in. outside. This ain't no Harry Potter. Hey, matey. Oh my God, Mike. I also wish the zoo was real. Yeah, it would be fun to visit, wouldn't it? The only decorated station for a long time. That's true, Emma. That is true. I kind of caught up on a lot of stuff this last couple of weeks. Definitely glad I did, though. All right, where are these little frogs? Oh, there's one. Just chilling here. Just relaxing. Oh my God, Kingston. These dad jokes keep coming through. What do we got over here? This was another snake, right? Oh, you know, I could just take a look at the education board over here and educate myself. Was indeed. If only I recognize the name. Snake. There's a snake in here. It's actually surprising to me that the name's not in English, but I guess you don't have to localize it if you just go with the scientific name. It's one of the boas, if I'm not mistaken. Lion enclosure? Oh, we're going to get one for Elite 2 South for sure. Hopefully relatively early as well. Do I have animals? Yeah, I've got a pet rabbit. Little pet bunny named Elizabeth. Named that because of her giant dewlap, which is like a... Think of it like a scarf that rabbits have. Girl rabbits, specifically. They use it to, like, make the burrows and stuff when they're about to have babies, if I recall correctly. Like, that's how they build, like, nesting, so to speak, I guess. They, like, rip it out and place it down. And she has a really, really poofy dewlap, so it looks like an Elizabethan collar. So, that's her name, Elizabeth. She's actually a rescue/adoption. So we don't even know how old she is or anything. None of that knowledge. Alright, the sun is up. Let's head back out. And let's make our way over to where? Where shall we head? Right, India. That's what we said we were going to do next. So let's head on over to... I shouldn't say India, I should say South and West Asia. And that's what we've categorized the space as. Shivani, good morning. How's it going? How is it going? Don't live in America, but you're going to live there? Coming over to the States soon, I take it? An attempted murder, oh my god. Alright, let's head on out from the Americas and head on over to our South and West Asia section. And that'll take us naturally, I think, to the East Asia section as well. And after that, we can get some animal views in, too, because I know some of y'all want to see some animal views. So we definitely want to get that going. How are there still so many guests, even though I've limited them so much? There we go. Boom. Again, so glad we got all this signage stuff done. How long is this going to be? It should be another hour, but at the rate we're going, it's probably going to be a bit more than an hour. A floating tree? I don't know if I should stop for floating trees. I'm sure there are many floating trees. If I stop for floating trees, it's going to be like a 7-hour live stream, which I'm going to pass out at one point. I don't want that to happen. So let's keep moving. All right, over first of all to Moria Plaza. Again, one of our first super thematic constructions, I would say. Another big time-consuming one, especially this entrance. I remember, yeah, you like the entrance sign? Yeah, it's one of my faves as well. Did I? Oh, I didn't check the checkbox. All right, let me go ahead and fix that. Could have sworn I did, but I believe you, obviously. Guest settings, please. Let me see the guest settings, please. Oh, there we go. Limit number of guests. Ah, good spot. Thank you. All right, hopefully that does the trick. Don't worry about spamming when it's spamming by helpful stuff. That's perfectly fine. All right. Yeah, I really like the Moria Plaza. This was a lot of fun to make. A lot of time and effort, but we really pushed these pieces to the point that we had we started writing in Hindi as well. Got a little bit of Hindi up there, which is I wasn't expecting to be able to do that, but hey, we managed to get it done. This is so crowded. It's actually wild to me how much of a crowd these peafowl draw. Because, like, typically, anytime I've been to a zoo, the peacocks just kind of roam around. People hang out with them, maybe give them some food when they're not supposed to. Trey Moore, thank you very much for hanging out. Hope you have a wonderful night. I take it, blowing stuff up. I assume you mean fireworks. But if not, then whatever it is, I hope you have a good time. Have yourself a wonderful night. And cheers. Thanks for joining. Floating trees, exclusively at Elite Zoo. Yeah, man, that's why the ticket prices are so high. That's why the ticket prices are so high. Where'd that peacock go? Surprised not to be able to hear them, actually. They're typically so loud, but now they seem to have quieted down. Baby over here. Hello, buddy. Oh, look at that, up on the hedge there. These are some good views. Remember when they were escaping? Oh my god, they were such escape artists. I did finish the night lights, I'm pretty sure, for the whole zoo. I might have slipped somewhere, but I'm pretty sure I've got it all done. I should build a zoo in my backyard. I live in Toronto. I live in downtown Toronto. We don't have backyards like that. And if we did, no normal person can afford them. We actually, Toronto does have some really massive mansions. Bridle Path. It's where a lot of, like, hip-hop music videos are recorded, funnily enough. But no, I live in no such place. I live in no such place. Let's make our way over to the elephants. Let's do it. I was talking about too much detail. It's a natural transition, I think. Where are we even? Oh, I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Gariel Grotto, leaving... Wait, hold on. Where am I? Jeez. I've lost myself. I need more signage. That's the way to the tigers. I'm trying to remember the zoo. Well, I mean, while we're here, let's check out the tigers. Because the elephants are around the tigers, right? So, hopefully we'll spot them playing in the trees or something. Sounds good, Derek. Have yourself a wonderful night. Thanks for joining. Again, maybe not the best time for everybody, but I'm glad so many of y'all could actually make it out to check this out live. And we will have the VOD up as well for anybody who wasn't able to make it to the live stream. So hope you're enjoying the VOD if you're watching the VOD. Yeah, Dragon Slayer, you're right. I did not hit the checkbox. Wait, hold on. No. I've got the count limited as well. I hate that I have to... There, come on now. Come on now. There we go. It's checked. It's down to 500. So we should be good now. Hopefully. It'll take some time again to empty out, but we'll be good. Oh, hey. Wow. You couldn't ask for a better view. Thank you very much, Bradley Price. Appreciate that a lot. And agreed, Lady Sakura. This is one of my favorites. Oh, look at that jump, too. Goofy jumps. But yeah, this was another challenging enclosure. I don't know which enclosure wasn't challenging. Where's Elite going to be? South or west? The next one is going to be to the south. Elite Zoo South is going to be all Southern Hemisphere animals, including the South America DLC animals as well. Again, I did a separate video for them because when the Arctic DLC released, I jumped onto the polar bears right away, and boy oh boy was that a mistake. Boy oh boy was that a mistake. Mason, you're headed out? If you're headed out, have a wonderful night. You should probably sleep, Saphira, but you also want to watch this? Well, let me know what you decide, ultimately. Let me know what you decide. The fence would never be up to safety regulations. We're fine. We're fine. You want to see things that aren't up to safety regulations? Take a look at this drop over here. Take a look at this drop over here. Agreed. Hanny? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Elite Zoo South is going to be fun. Or Elite Zoo Season 2, I suppose. So many elephants. This was another major enclosure. Yeah, 1 a.m. in Toronto. Yes, I'm in tomorrow for some of y'all. I'm in tomorrow. Yeah, this was such a big undertaking, but I'm really quite happy that we spent the time to do it. Really happy we spent the time to do it because it fits the bill. It feels like, you know, as close to the architecture style I was trying to replicate. Gorgeous. Glad you think so. Glad you think so. I agree. Walking in a tiger's head would definitely be against some safety regulations. Yeah, a little bit, maybe. Oh, look at the little baby all the way at the back there. Look at the little baby. Off he goes. I'm like this little kid over here. Oh, okay, except the kid turned around. Get a better attention span. Look at all these babies. Oh, that one on the all the way at the back there is playing this little food roller. So cute. So cute. If we loop around, see if we can't get a view of those rhinos as well. And this shared space was definitely the right call. Many of y'all were suggesting that the elephants should have sort of reign over a lot more space than I was initially giving them. Definitely the right call. Oh, look at that. What timing. What timing. Couldn't have asked for a better time to come in here. Oh, looks like we've got a sleeper over here as well. Taking a little nap, isolated. This one's social distancing from all the other elephants. Waking up right now. Here's me talking smack, I guess. So cute. Elephants are some of my favorite animals. So cute. This enclosure is so oh yeah, thank you. When Zoe, is that correct? Zoe? I apologize if I'm butchering that. I know you've corrected me in the past, so I'm trying to remember. My apologies. But yeah, when you started with honestly, I was like, oh no, what did I do wrong? Jungle Book vibes. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Rudyard Kipling living on an opium farm, writing about Mowgli and his crew. Was it his crew? Would it be his crew? I guess it'd be his crew. Does he automatically? He's not the alpha. It's not his crew at all. Let's take a look at the rhinos. Yeah, I was just about to say pineapple trampoline. The rhino thing just oof. honestly. That was one of the most heinous bugs a game like this could have, where animals just stop drinking water. I think we still have remnants of that time. I think if we look out over here, you can still see the drinking area, or whatever it's called. Like, oh, actually, there's two of them, right? There's two of them. It's not even all the way at the back. Damn, that was sad. Yeah, R.I.P. Viraj. That was sad. But you know, he lives on in his progeny, right? He lives on, so that worked out. Happy vibes, positive vibes. Let's turn the light off because I feel like we'll get better long distance viewing, just like our actual eyes. Hopefully the screen's bright enough. Oh, I was like, well, King of the Swingers, what are we talking about in chat? Right. I was like, whoa. Let's keep chat PG-13. Can't wait for the polar bear enclosure. Man, it's like, where do we even view that enclosure from? Oh, again, great timing getting over here as this night ride happens. And the rain starts to fall. So peaceful. Yeah, that flashlight was bright. That was really way too bright. It's like a flood lamp. I guess that's what it's supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be for building, not for walking around. And in the night also. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, wow. Hey, Kingston Goldwyn, you can stop dropping all those Fs, please. And Sophia, let's please keep chatting English as well. Please and thank you. Yeah, I wish this zoo was real as well. I don't know how much time I would spend in it. Wouldn't get anything else done in life. Probably. Yeah, they are super active. They're super active. Oh, and look at this view. Ride the train back to the entrance for the end of the stream. That would be nice. That's a nice idea. I like that. I like that a lot. I like this a lot too. Oh, man. So serene. Shout out your sister, Julia. Hi, Julia. How's it going? Finish the tour with a train ride and boat ride. We might do a train ride to the end. The problem with the train rides is that we have to actually wait for them to load and things like that. So just got to be careful what we wish for, right? Got to be careful what we wish for. Where to next? I suppose, yeah, we could go to Southeast Asia. Let's go ahead and check the orangutan stuff out. I don't know how to say dad jokes, but I know how to say Jobs. I don't get it. I don't follow. You've lost me there. Where are we? I've lost myself here. I think we're heading in the right direction. I need more signage. Click on one of the guests and see how long it takes to get around the zoo. It's like 3 to 4 years. We've done it in the past. It's like 3 to 4 years. It's wild. But hey, if people want to see the zoo for that long, then they're more than welcome to. Oh, I suppose I could go this way instead and head to East Asia. Come loop back around to Southeast Asia after. Sure, let's do that instead. What's up, Kingston? What's up? Please don't do that. Don't spam chat like that. I haven't had to time anybody out yet, but I will do it. If you smack Dwayne Johnson's butt, you would be hitting rock bottom. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, Kingston, don't do that again, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Over to East Asia. I know I said we'd head to Southeast Asia first, but this loop, I think, makes sense. Also, so happy that I found these. And one of y'all mentioned it in the comments, but yes, they do have swirly circles as belly buttons. This is not the end, per se. This is the end of Season 1. Elite Zoo North, we're kind of done with. We're setting it aside temporarily. And kicking off Elite Zoo South, which is going to be all these Southern Hemisphere animals. So no, it is not the end. Fear not. Fear not. Let's make our way over which way? This way first. Let's go ahead and take a look at the beautiful pandas. Again, got the panda war going in the merch I mentioned as well. I really love that as well. We spent so long trying to figure out how to make them fight. The original idea was maybe like, oh, maybe they're playing chess against each other or something like that. The Unforbidden City. I forgot about the name. The Unforbidden City. Amazing. But yeah, originally they were like going to be playing chess, but we're like, you know, chess, is that the kind of party environment we want for the party animals? But then we went with them competing over the size of their gifts. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then let's go ahead and drop that in there again. If you find the Panda Wars one, that's the one. Oh my god, Mike. That Velcro joke. Oh my god. We will take a week off of Planet Zoo at first, and then we'll start Elite Zoo South. I think I need that week just to kind of reassess things, get my head in the game, reset my mind, and I think we'll all be kind of better for it. Red 5 is not dead. Red 5 is alive. Red 5 is in the Trade Center. I've been so tempted to actually tweet about Red 5 to, I mean, you know who. But I don't know. It just makes me so happy. I would lose my mind if I got a response. I would lose my mind. I'm also losing my mind right now watching these pandas. Take that vacation. Hell yeah. The great panda. Baby pandas are 300 times smaller than adult pandas. Are they really? Jeez, that's wild. Because they're wild animals. Okay, moving on. So many cuties. They are so adorable, red pandas. Will there be hippos in Elite Zoo South? You bet. We will be having hippos, gorillas, lions, hyenas, everything from the Southern Hemisphere. So basically all the other animals that we haven't been able to do at Elite Zoo North. They'll all be there. They'll all get proper representation. You know, we haven't yet seen one of the red pandas on that trebuchet. I built that with so much love and care. Oh my god, Mike. YouTube did not like that joke, by the way, but I'm going to show it. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I don't know why YouTube didn't like it. I swear, if I get demonetized because of all these, like, dad jokes, that would be the cherry on top of this wonderful Elite Zoo cake. Let's make our way around and actually check out the pangolin as well. Toronto Zoo has a nice panda exhibit. Toronto Zoo's panda exhibit. I'm trying to remember it right now. I actually can't. The Toronto Zoo enclosure that stands out to me most is the orangutan one. It's absolutely amazing. There we go. Had fun with these guys' enclosure as well. This was a difficult one to figure out. Are you going to do Elite Zoo East and West too? I don't know if I'll do East and West. At that point, we're probably going to do like different themes entirely, not just regional themes. We might do like, I don't know, Elite Zoo Fantasyland or Elite Zoo Hollywood, stuff like that. Or Elite Zoo Safari, so it's only a safari. We'll see when the time comes. Think a little ahead, but we'll definitely consider what the options might be when the time comes. These guys out, I guess they're all up in their tower, eh? Guarding against the pandas. Except for this buddy down here. He's just chilling, grabbing a snack. Jaguar is first animal. The first animal is actually going to be the saltwater crocs because we have some really good ones and they're a good transitional animal because they kind of apply to both, I guess. And we've got some. Elite Zoo Mars. Yeah, right? That'd be fun. There's a great City Skyline playthrough that's happening, which is like City Skylines except in Mars. Dude's doing some ridiculous stuff. It's on YouTube if you're curious about that kind of thing. Just wanted to give that a shout out because he mentioned Mars. Over to Nihonzaru Springs, which I am probably butchering the pronunciation of, even though I was given some guidance. It has been a long time, so I apologize for that. Look at this little monkey. Look at both these monkeys. Oh my god! Run, monkey, run! Yes. Go, 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 go. Oh, damn. There's no mercy in that race. Elite Zoo coaster, can you imagine? Please add gazelles to the new zoo. Oh yes, absolutely, gazelles belong in the new zoo as well. You're on your phone? Not taking a picture? Just, texting somebody? Do you see these monkeys? Come on, enjoy the monkeys. No, that's not fair. Could be an emergency. Oh, look at all these monkeys. Look at all these monkeys. I'm so glad I have so many of them. Closest thing you've had to an actual zoo for months? Well, I'm glad I could provide. Glad I could provide. Love the families where the adults have hats and the kids don't. Oh man, that's a good spot. That's hilarious. That's priceless. Did they ever use the feeding platform? You know what? I don't know, but they did stop giving me alerts for being hungry. So I can only assume yes. Or they just got really good at picking up snacks from their fancy feeder. Because it looks like they're running around a lot more than they used to before. It's too bad guests don't come all the way out over here. Man, these hot springs. Pretty cool. Really happy with these. Watching since episode 40. Don't comment much, but I'm going to miss this zoo, and I'm excited for the next one. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it's going to be bittersweet for sure. 100%. For me too. But I'm glad to see so many folks excited for the next one. The cheetah dog thing is so cool. Which cheetah dog thing? We need okapis? Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of animals. I think that's what made me realize we have to start a new zoo. When I was like doing the count of like, yeah, if we're going to do Africa at Elite Zoo North, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It ended up being like 30 animals, 32 animals, I want to say. That's a lot. All right, over to what I know is many folks' favorite, actually. Many of y'all have mentioned this quite a few times in the comments, but Formosan Falls. This, oh man, starting this construction, I swear I had a heart attack through it all. Making this giant hole in the terrain, taking a huge risk, not knowing if it was going to work out. Been here since episode 1. Wild, since November. Since November. I think it was November, yeah. We got 2 baby bears in here. Took you that long to grab some beers, you're saying? Or do you mean darn bears? Red pandas at Toronto Zoo, yep. 2:30, oh my god. Murdering me over here. Yeah, this is actually, it's not a terrible view. I mean, it's kind of high. I mean, I wouldn't mind it being a little bit lower, but it's not a bad view. You get to see a nice, kind of panorama over here. Elite Jurassic World, yeah. Formosan Falls, yeah. I like how isolated it is. I like that it's not super busy, actually. It is so very, like, calm. There's a waterfall off in the distance that in the real world you'd be able to hear. Oh, you can actually see it. Yes, you can just catch a bare glimpse of it. Bare glimpse. Come on. Bradley Price says, you become one of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you. I like this and Total War gameplay. I was wondering, I don't know how popular. Maybe you could try some Crusader Kings 2. So Crusader Kings 2, I tried a little something for Crusader Kings 2 a while ago, a long time ago now, when the latest DLC for that came out. It did all right, but my approach to it was definitely very edit-heavy, and I paid the price for that, so to speak. But when Crusader Kings 3 happens, you bet I'm going to be all over it. Crusader Kings 2 is one of those games that changed my opinion about video games completely. Completely changed my opinion about strategy games specifically. Oh, damn. We got to decorate this bad boy. Come back to it. Leaving a couple things unfinished is not the end of the world. Just a reminder to us that we do have to come back to Elite Zoo North. Back up over here. We have our little food court. That's another thing I have to get better at, is food courts. Like, and how to distribute them properly. Thank you, The Elder Gamer. Episode 100. Kind of wild, isn't it? Kind of wild. Carlos, I'm not sure why YouTube didn't like that either. What, it's got something against alpacas, I guess? Just had like an animal escape noise. Did I? Had a couple of emergencies. Hello. Overcrowding. Oh dear, come on. Oh my god. Why? 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 Why have we got all this going on? This was supposed to be a no emergency session. I wish I hadn't opened this, but at the same time I'm glad I did. Alright, let's take a quick second over here. We need to get rid of some of these bears. Go to the trade center. Hopefully that fixes our count. This is one of the reasons I get nervous about live streaming Planet Zoo. These kinds of moments, these panicked moments. Alright, that'll do the trick there. These Siberian tigers are having some trouble as well. Go ahead and sort that out. Both of you into the trade center. Let's go. Yanasi Plains. We've got the pronghorn antelope overcrowding. Gotta fix these guys up. Let's get to it. Guessing we have one too many males. Maybe two too many males. To the trade center. Off you go. Tiger Terrace we've already taken care of. Yeah, we're good. Alright, wonderful. Thanks for pointing out that sound effect. The most serene toilet block. Yeah, at Formosan Falls, absolutely. Close that. And let's head back to Formosan Falls and unpause again. Where are we? Jeez. Massive zoo. Losing myself. Down over here? No. Down over here. There we go. We're coming up. We're about to leave. We left. We got up to the food court over here. And we can resume. As if nothing happened. As if nothing happened. Love the Emperor's New Groove Palace for the llamas. Oh, yeah, from that other video. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I was wondering if people would immediately recognize it or not, but pretty much, yeah. All right, that is East Asia covered. Got all of our animals there. Now over to Southeast Asia. Let's make our way through this main gate over here so we can appreciate it. This, again, was a bit of a challenge to make because didn't have any animal pieces or anything to like animal sculptures or anything to use. Like this format Dragon Slayer, you mean like a live stream? The signs add so much to the paths. Yeah, I agree. They really help just organize the approach, and it's so much prettier with the signage, I would say. Where are our Komodo Dragons? Where y'all at? You know what? They're probably chilling all the way over here. This is where they always chill. They like this spot, don't they? Oh, we got a little baby over there, and the adult's back over there. Catch a glimpse of one through the mist. There we go. Oh god, that's terrifying. It's like it's charging at us. Spend a whole episode fixing stuff around Litsu North. It would be more than an episode, if I'm completely honest. Yeah, Dragon Slayer. I got a lot of requests for live streams. It's a lot of reasons why I couldn't. I've been over them before, but I don't want to belabor that point. Lots of reasons why I couldn't get on a live stream, but I wanted to make it a point to get a live stream for episode 100. I wanted to make it something special for all of us. So we worked around it. We built our schedule around this live stream a little bit. So I hope you all don't mind the slightly inconvenient timing of it, but it was the way to make it work, basically. All right. Orangutango. Let's head down through here first. Man, this. Okay, so this is probably. Oh yeah, the fallen sculpture decoration. You mean this stuff? Yeah, I like this a lot. I like this a lot. You know, hold on. Before we go to Orangutango, let's loop around over here. Let's loop around over here. Let's not leave these guys forgotten, though there aren't really that many things to look at back here, I guess. Oh well, you know, there's a better view of the Komodo Dragon. Spoke too soon. Now they're all down there. Great. Thanks, guys. Thank you. God. But yeah, this was a fun little spot. Unfortunately, it doesn't see much action. It's a fun little corner. We've got a couple animals over here as well. One that we're not going to look at because I will literally have my skin crawl. These guys over here, looking for a snake. Looking for a snake on this plane. Where are we? Oh, there we are. In that crevice. Just remembered I was streaming tonight. Oh, well, glad you could make it. Glad you could make it. Once I get this game, I'm going to give the parent animals anime names. That sounds fun. Who needs sleep? Damn right. Oh my god, what do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese? Oh no. Oh no. Of course that's got to be a cheesy joke. Of course. Alright, over to Orangutango. Now this is probably technically one of my favorite executions. I mean that as in like all of its functionality, right? We've got this little tunnel over here, which is crowded when the orangutan are near that tunnel. We've got this little flyover thing going on over here as well. This overpass, which is just awesome, I think. Oh, Nisar, glad you could make it. Yeah, I tried to update people in as many ways as possible. Twitter, latest episode. I did what I could. Even put this update out on the channel like 12 hours before the stream so the announcement would go out. So I apologize to those of you that didn't get the notification one way or another. All right, hold on. We got to go through that tunnel there because there's a baby orangutan right over there. Let's go. I don't want to miss it. In we go. Doors closing on us. Look at that. What a view. What a view. I love this tunnel. I'm so glad we went through the pain to make it. Oh no, what did Mike do? What kind of drink can be bitter and sweet? Reality? Oh dear. Oh my god. I brought this onto myself, didn't I? I brought this onto myself. Where are our adult orangutan? Come on, give me at least one. Give me at least one. I want to see one of the big boys or girls in here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Taking a little nap over here, right next to the food dispenser. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Tried to watch it a couple times before it was live. Ocelot 4401. What do you mean? The previous episode, you mean? Edible tea called THC. Oof. That's pretty funny. In fact, you know, I don't want to talk about that too much because YouTube will probably demonetize me for that. Let's not play that game. Let's not play that game. Over to Crikey Creek. Another major moneymaker. It didn't start as a moneymaker. but it certainly became one. And my favorite thing about Crikey Creek is probably, well, first of all, that's a lot of babies, which is great. Oh, I see Ocelot. I see. Yeah. Yeah. It was. I was trying to figure out how to get the announcement out, the word out, because again, it wasn't concrete until relatively recently as well. But yeah, my favorite thing about Crikey Creek is the dock over here. Now, it's typically a lot more crowded, but we've limited the number of guests. Oh my God, Kingston, that's good. But yeah, it's great how active this dock actually is. I was really worried no one would make it out here, but this donation bin brings in the donations. Look at that. Look at that. Making money, making bank. So you know it's busy over here, which is great. It's very promising. So we loop back around through Crikey Creek, and we head back into South Asia. Oh man, we're just about to finish a huge loop. Huge into the honey pot. Oh no. Look at this crowd as well. Look at that crowd. Wild. Ashley Louise coming in with another super chat. Fun fact party. I actually went to the same high school as Steve Irwin just a few decades after he did. Ah, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That's all good. My high school was where the horror movie Prom was shot. But, you know, in a completely different era. In a different century even, I believe. But that's dope. Sharing the same high school as Steve Irwin. That's dope. And on top of that, of course, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it so very much. Again, it makes a world of difference. Y'all have been amazing with these super chats. So thank you very much again, Ashley, for that fun fact as well. Damn, that's so cool. That's so cool. Do you guys have is there like a picture of him or something at like the, at the hall or something like, like, oh, our graduates have gone on to do X, Y, Z, that kind of a thing? Because if that was my high school, like if I owned that high school, owned or was in charge of, I would definitely. That's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. It's Gharial. Again, I didn't even know Gharial were an animal until this game. And I mentioned this about Planet Zoo before the game even released. One of my favorite things about games like this is the learning aspect. And I've learned a lot. I've learned so much, not only through the game, but also through like Zoopedia, which is a part of the game, but also through all of you in the comments and stuff, giving me insights and stuff. It's just super cool. It's been such an experience. Such an experience. But yeah, Gharial, I did not know they were a thing. And when we were actually drawing them as well, we were like, what is a Gharial? Charlie, my wife asked me if she's the only... Oh, no. The others were all 9s and 10s. Oh, my God. I've heard that joke before. God. These guys are also big money bringers. They bring in a lot of cash. Oh, that phone's blurry. Gotta get a better phone, man. I did not like that sound effect. That was a very moist sound effect. I visited my old high school last year, and they had done these people graduated from here thing. Never knew one of our presidents went to the same high school. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, see, that kind of stuff is really cool. When you, like, share... I don't know. It feels like... I want to call it, like, a shared legacy, I guess. But I don't know if it makes sense. I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff, I guess. Especially when it's, like, history. When I went to Paris, many years ago now, when I went to Paris, one of my favorite things to do was just kind of sit down and go, wow, this street existed in the 1900s. Or this, building has existed since the 1800s or whatever. It's so cool. It's absolutely wild. I like doing that here as well, obviously. There's some old buildings. Now, on the topic of old buildings, let's take a look at one of our historical inspired spots, the Oasis Outpost. Another moneymaker. Lots of cash flow over here because of this centralized viewing angle. The ADD is real. Check my phone for 5 seconds and the Crocs turn into Gharials. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've never been diagnosed, but I wouldn't be surprised if I've got a little bit of some of that going. But now the Gharial have turned into camels. Don't have anyone famous from school, so I was in the first graduating class ever. What? Doesn't that make you someone famous from that school? To be in the first graduating class? Look at this view, though. Look at this view. Get the right angle over here. Yeah, look at that. That's amazing. Going to France once the borders open up. Nice. Finally meeting up with a friend. Awesome. Well, have a wonderful time. I absolutely loved Paris. We spent 2 weeks there. I've been to Paris a couple times, but the latest time we spent 2 weeks there. Most of it in Paris. We did do some day trips as well. Went to Mont Saint-Michel. It's like a 4-hour train ride and like a... No, it was like a what, a 2-hour train ride and a 4-hour bus ride, something like that. It was a long trip, but it was fun. Mont Saint-Michel. And there's a small medieval town just outside of Paris as well called Provins, Provins. They have a really cool falconry show. I don't know why I'm saying this. I don't mean to impose recommendations, but if you're wondering about weird stuff to do, those are some of my suggestions, especially that falconry show. It was wild. What's the Planet Zoo schedule? Well, we'll be back on track after a week-long break after this episode. Look at all these flamingos. It's Saturdays, midnight EST. Then it is Tuesdays, Thursdays. Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, right? Oh, Amanda, awesome! It's on your list. That's great. It's so fun. I mean, like I'm a nerd for that era, so that might be biasing my opinion a bit, but super fun, super duper fun. Yo, this flamingo was like walking at an angle for a second. Flamangle. Look at that. Don't they look like they're having a meeting? Like a nefarious meeting on how to stress me out next. Do I plan on making the next zoo's animal enclosures a bit smaller? 100%. I went a little too big this time around. A little too big. Favorite book? That is a loaded question. I couldn't even begin. I couldn't even begin. Favorite book, jeez. Oof. Like, my brain stops working when I try to think of an answer to that question. What are you going to do when you get 1 million subs? I mean, one can dream. If that happens, then the first thing I'm going to do is celebrate. I don't know, man. That's that never in my wildest imaginations have I even thought about that. It'd be awesome. It would be awesome. That's okay. So that's Flamingo Park done. So we are done. South Asia, West Asia, East Asia, Southeast Asia. Oh my. We've made a fair bit of progress. I'd love to visit Canada. I hear Toronto is beautiful. Toronto is beautiful. Toronto is a great trip for foodies. If you are big on food, I've been to many places around the world. I've lived in many cities. I've visited many cities. Toronto probably has the best foodscape, is what I'd call it. My God. And if you need recommends, if you're ever ending up in Toronto, you need recommends, hit me up. More than happy to share. Hit me up. I will happily tell you my thoughts. I know I mentioned this a couple times. Can you add more plants and rocks in your exhibits in Elite Zoo South? Yes, absolutely. I will try and keep that in mind as much as possible. Welcome back, Shivani. I was just still keeping the tour up. Got a stressed flamingo notification. Oh God, Aaron. Yeah. Where there are flamingos, there is stress. Medieval love and foodies. Snow leopard and Himalayan brown bears we haven't seen yet. Oh yeah, true. Oh yeah, true. Oh my God. Hang on a second. How do we get there? Leave the Americas this way. Get back into West and South Asia. Oh, coming in from a different angle. I mean, this zoo is a serious experience. This zoo is a serious experience. So we gotta go back to East Asia, which I believe we gotta go up here for. Trying to remember my own zoo. This is a fun challenge. Head up this way. You know, we could take the gondola ride, right? Hypothetically, we're in a gondola right now. Work with me here. Work with me here. Let's go ahead and show that as well, because I don't mind that message. Help me get to 1 million subs. Yes, go for it. Yeah, if we were taking the gondola ride, which again we're pretending we are, it's a pretty dope view. It's a pretty dope view. I really like the reveal as well as you kind of go around the mountain. And it's like, boom, monasteries. I really like this this gondola ride. Love this little ride. Loop back around, loop back around. And still pretending because you can't stop pretending halfway through. That would be cheating, wouldn't it? And then you'd get off over here. Cool. Perfect. You'd get off, You'd walk down over here, and you're here with the bears. Wonderful. All perfect timing, too. Look at that. Oh, sorry. They're just so cute. I can't help myself. Can't help myself. Lovely bear family, indeed. That would be a nice gondola ride, wouldn't it? Is there not a ride camera? There is, but then we'd have to wait for the gondola ride to be at the right spot. It would load up. It would take its time. Trying to make this experience a bit more fluid if possible. But these guys are so cute. Oh my god. Baby bears. It's just... I still remember the first time I went to Toronto Zoo. At an age where I could remember things, right? I had a bear wave at me. And I got a shot of it. I got a picture just as it put its arm down. And I was so annoyed because I was like, "Dog, it was waving at me." If I'd just been a little bit quicker with my trigger finger, would have had that shot. Where are my snow leopards at? They're climbing. They're up top. Where are you guys at? Oh, don't make me miss you. Don't. Yeah, I think I'm gonna miss these guys. That's too bad. Do we have another one down over here? Just a bunch of tree stumps. Remember the time we had the cursed thing in the brown bear exhibit? Vaguely. What was that? Oh, I vaguely remember it. Bear family dinner moment is the second best party reaction to it. I'll be suing you. Oh my god. Too true. Oh, look at those baby bears. They're so cute. They're even smaller from the distance. God. Bears, another one of my top tier animals. I think I've mentioned this before, but before I was born, my parents bought a like a soft toy, like a stuffed toy bear that I have to this day because it's since before my birth for me, right? Like that's one of those big things. So I think that definitely has affected my attachment to bears for sure. All right, I think we can head on over to the Arctic Circle now, actually. Now, we could take the path with the tigers. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Holy crap, that's... I want to use that one. Oh, yeah, the bear model. Yes, I remember that. ABK filming. Bye-bye, Elite Zoo North. Indeed. Sad times, but also happy times. Right? One thing must come to a close for another thing to open. I did not know those things would glow. Oh, that makes this entrance so much prettier. Look at that. Oh my god. Man, I'm so pleased. Kiara, yeah, that's exactly it. Visited Canada, Hamilton for the first time. Was introduced to the wonderful cuisine that is poutine. Yes, poutine is great. What GPU do I use? I've got a 1080... GTX 1080? Yeah, not the TI. The lag that you're seeing is not because of the computer. It's unfortunately because of just the piece count and stuff. Though, I will say it's better now than it was at the start of the stream. I want to fix the fence before they escape. What fence? It's okay, we're fine. They haven't escaped yet. Oh, you mean the cracked glass for the bears? I'm sure a mechanic will come through soon enough. Doing it for the kicks. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, over to Tiger Terrace. Over to Tiger Terrace. Let's go ahead and take a look at these. I mean, this was another interesting build with the escapists. Ooh, ooh. Oh, yes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Great view. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Yes. Caught you roaring. Caught you yawning, I guess. Taking a nap. Come on. Got another one back there. Yeah, these guys, them and their escape artisanship. Can you ever do a completely underground zoo to remember the Thai cave rescue? That could be interesting for our south, little bit on the morbid side. Wow, this is really red. But yeah. I actually don't have Disney Plus yet. I was waiting for Mandalorian to be done, and then I'd watch it all in one sitting or whatever. But then just, you know, life got in the way, I guess. Things got too busy. I've never played Planet Coaster. So that would be a fun challenge. That would be a fun challenge. Oh, look at that bear. Is she washing her face? Make sure you try Hollandaise Diner at Maine and Danforth. Okay, sure. I haven't been there, so I will check that out. I'm surprised I've missed it. Maine and Danforth. I guess it's kind of far from my usual haunts, so I'll check it out. Thanks for the reco. What about the memorial? Oh, we went through it at the beginning. I might go through it again, actually. Oh. But we did give it a little highlight as well right at the beginning. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that beast. Look at that glorious animal. So awesome. Just so awesome. If we go around this way. Oh, time for the long walk, right? Time for the long walk. Play Planet Coaster? I really should. It really depends on how many people are interested in watching Planet Coaster on this channel. I have to make, unfortunately, what is called a business decision with regards to that. Because they will be time-consuming episodes as well if I want to do them justice, and you know, full-timing YouTube, that's the, I gotta have a sense of responsibility. Gotta put food on that table, right? I have not played Planet Coaster yet. Alright. Polar bears, where you at? Oh, they're all napping over there right now. Fair enough. Again, this is also just, I mean, can we... Right? Apart from the little visual artifacting we're having over there. So pleased with this. So pleased with this. Planet Coaster would be better for scenario, more in the style you're doing Desperados 3. Okay, interesting. What makes you say that? Curious. Very curious. What makes you say that? What do we got over here? Where are our little doggos? This was the last animal that was added to the zoo. Again, start with the wolves, end with the wolves, right? Maybe they're on the other end, perhaps? I don't see them over here. Yeah, it's just waterfall stuff. Oh, did I see some movement here? No, I did not. More waterfall stuff. Also, I'm just going to go quiet right now. A little bit of ASMR. So we enjoy the birds chirp. Out for a swim. It's quite beautiful. So beautiful. Oh man, the birds, and them just coming out of the water, the little shake that they do. That made me so happy. How old am I? I am 29. Turning 30 this December. The big 3-0. The big 3-0. It's gonna be I'm curious to see how that birthday party happens. Because I mean, Party Elite, the party part is true. I do like a good party. I was hoping to have a nice party for turning the big 3-0, but eh. What app do I use to live stream this? I am using Streamlabs OBS. Nature commentary, please. I could try. I could try. And the Sovakoshka Skating Center, the much disputed name of Sovakoshka Skating Center versus Sovakochka Skating Center. That was a fun finisher. December 4th, that's right. Yep. December 4th, I turned 30. Downhill from 30 on. I hope not. I certainly hope not. Tater Picker, thank you for subscribing. I do love me some potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. They're amazing. You know what else is amazing? This ice. Ridiculous. What do I like more, tigers or bears? Tigers. Oh, no, actually, that's tough. Tigers. Tigers? Bears. Tigers. It's tigers. It's got to be tigers. It's tigers. Or maybe it's bears. No, it's tigers. I don't know, man. I think it's tigers. I think it's tigers. It's specifically the Bengal Tiger. But tigers. Can't get over the ice. I can't get over the ice either. Wait, hold on, actually. Oh, what do you know? I can get over it. Okay, on that note, we leave. God, can't get over the ice. Jeez. I'm disappointed in that one myself. Let's go ahead and take our pretend gondola ride over here and make our way over to the polar bears. I mean, again, pretend, right? Seeing the reactions to that horrendous pun. Oh my god. Hello, goodbye. Over we go. I'm really happy with this. I also... Oh, what timing. We get to see them feasting. That's wonderful. I also love how many of y'all wanted this space to be named River Run, despite me specifically saying I want to not do any more A Song of Ice and Fire names. I love it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean that in any, like, you know, disparaging way. I just found it hilarious. That passion, that dedication. Oh, man. All right, let's get off our little... Is that a sound effect? Was that Charlie? Because I was thinking the same thing. Yes, Nicole. Potato. Oh, okay. I gotta ramble about this. So, in French. Yo, what is this? Not let's listen. There is a bin right there. What is this? Come on. What was I saying? Right. So in French, potatoes is pomme de terre, and in Lord of the Rings, like there's that scene right where he says, potatoes, potatoes, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. So my friends and I were always like, oh, the French translation for that should be, pomme de terre, and then whatever, boil them, mash them, stick them, whatever. And then one day we were all over, late night party, and we're like, oh, you know what? I've got Lord of the Rings on Blu-ray. Let's check it out in French. What is it? And it's the worst translation you could possibly do. It's like I can't even repeat it. So again, potatoes, pomme de terre, natural, right? Just makes sense. They went with pomme de terre, idiot. And I was like, what? That's not... What a missed opportunity. So upset. So upset. All right, over to the polar bears, right? Yes, the polar bears. Now, this enclosure was certainly a very polarizing one. Because not only did it not work very well at first, but we came to this way too quickly right after the DLC released, and it was empty. There were no good views. People were not caring about anything up over here, but look at that. It's pretty busy right now, and look at these views. Man, the Polar Bear Mafia. The Polar Bear Mafia, honestly, legit. The reference to them, by the way, in the merch is the polar bear by the gift boxes. Look at his legs. He's stolen a little envelope of cash. I wish I could like quickly pop open the images, but if you peep that link and check out the polar bear, the one that has the polar bears and the doll sheep, you can see the little envelope tucked away. Taking a little scritch or a little poop? Scritch. Okay, fine. I was like, yeah, I haven't had an animal poop on this live stream yet. The domes, yeah, I'm really happy with these domes. They were a lot of work, but they were totally worth it. And again, we've got our constellations and stuff going, and moving the far off one to this spot, genius idea. Great suggestion from the comments. And this is why I say I always read the comments. Yeah, apple of the earth. Dirt apple, I suppose. I just picture like just scooping them up from the ground and just biting them like they're apples. Maybe giving them a wash. Let's go ahead and check out our reindeer from up over here. Another beautiful viewing angle. And again, a learning opportunity for me. I did not know about the culture, the people, the architecture, none of this stuff. I knew none of this stuff. And y'all taught me something special. And then I watched Klaus on Netflix, and lo and behold. Lo and behold. Epic fail on their part, right? So thankfully you didn't give up on Planet Zoo, on the zoo. Yeah, same. I was so worried I'd have to, shut it down. And I didn't know what that was going to do for the series and for the game and stuff like that. I don't know how people would feel about it. Look at them. They're drinking side by side. Oh, man. We really have had some moments this tour. Mr. J, OG fan here, watch you from 67K. Wow, and I knew this will be your thing. And here you are with 130K. Indeed, big numbers, man. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by. Where do you learn to make ice cream at Sunday school? Oh, I'm gonna start crying. Gonna start crying. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a better view of these reindeer. Are we? Yeah, I guess we're almost done here. You know, I didn't have to take the quote-unquote gondola back from the skating rink, because I could have taken the underpass into the deer enclosure, the deer doll sheep enclosure. Sorry. Episode 100. They know it's episode 100. Who knows it's episode 100? Check for alerts. Do I want to? What have we got? What have we got? Oh, Komodo Dragons, Grizzly Bears, Curial. Oh my god, all these alerts. All these alerts. Go ahead and get all of you into the trade center. Cariel Grotto. Get you into the trade center. Off you go. Okay. Yanasi Plains, Pronghorn Antelope, once again. Yeah, they kind of have staggered births and stuff, so not surprised. Some of the ladies are getting old here, though. What's our... Oh, William. And Benjamin here. Quite a few of you are adults now. We'll have to do another major trade session at some point. I mean, the year is 152. We've been touring for a very long time. That should solve that problem. Olivia has passed away. Must have happened recently. And the overcrowding at Cariel Grotto we have not solved. What do we have over here? Go ahead and move some of y'all into the trade center. Oh, we've got so many of them. To the trade center with all of you. There we go. That should help. Let's go ahead and get you off of contraceptives, though. Make sure we're still making babies here. Just want to make sure that we're in the clear here. Oh, that's inbreeding. Are they all inbreeding? You know what? Let's go ahead and keep you on contraceptives. I will deal with this some other time. I don't want to focus on this stuff right now. It's too much stuff that was bound to be happening. I tried to minimize it as much as possible. Go ahead and get you in storage, buddy. That should solve all of our problems. Great. A couple of facilities, maybe. Tickets are underpriced, people think. I agree. Tickets are underpriced. I wholeheartedly agree. Alright, where were we in our tour? Which I believe is almost done, right? Surprisingly. We were all the way up over here, checking out our reindeer. Or yeah, there we go. What's coming from over here? Get the signage in again. Why not? K for keep. Yeah. Keep as in, like, put them into the trade center. Good vibes. Good vibes are best vibes. DJ iFruit Guy, you're heading out. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed. Have yourself a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, night, whatever it might be. Thanks again for dropping by. Any animals that I need? None right now, but maybe with Elite Zoo South opening up, I'll throw out some requests on Twitter or something. I greatly appreciate that. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. Now, do we have some good angles on our reindeer over here? Actually, what other animal? Oh, yeah, look at that. They're actually using the little tents and stuff. That's great. Oh, the little baby there as well. Oh, it's wonderful. Wonderful. So happy about this tour. Really happy about this enclosure. And then we've got, of course, this was an interesting experiment as well. We have Formosan Falls to take us into the ground. And then over here, oh, hey, look, we're actually getting a bit of a crowd. Well, crowd is maybe a bit of an overstatement. But over here we have Mount Dendali, God, as our, as our highest point, I suppose. Or our doll sheep, actually. Should be able to spot some. They usually roam around a fair bit. Oh, look at that jump. Wonky jump. Feel so great because of this tour. Glad to hear it. Can't wait for the new season. Been following since last Christmas. Wild. Helped me enjoy and strengthen my love for the environment. Got into environmental sciences for second year at UFA. UFA, like University of Alberta? U of A. I'm trying to Arizona? I'm throwing out random guesses here. Because there's only so many places where the name starts with the letter A. I'm bound to get it at some point. The Oasis idea, yeah. I was really hoping to pull it off, but going into a desert biome is risky because we'd unfortunately have like really bad looking grass is the problem. Is this our last spot in this tour? Aurora Borealis? Are we ending on the ultimate pun? One of the ultimate puns. Aurora Borealis. Never did quite see the action and respect that it deserved. Such a cool, opportunity to view from. Though, truth be told, right now, with our luck, it's not really the greatest spot. But, when they come up here to play, we've had some really cool moments watching the bears up over here. Unfortunately, now is not one of those. Is that all the animals, folks? I feel like it is. Yeah, I feel like it is. We've done the Arctic Circle. We did the Americas through and through. We did our tigers. Is Philippe still alive? Yes, still alive. Philippe is still alive. Sounds good, Charlie. Have yourself a wonderful night. But yeah, I guess this is all the animals. So we're about to call it soonish. Not just yet. Soonish. Let's go ahead and make our way out from this area, though. And I guess let's do that train ride, right? Man, this is really weird bringing this to a close. It's really weird bringing this to a close. But I guess it's time. And I guess what's more fitting than ending near the polar bears, right? The thing that almost brought this series to an end very, 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 very prematurely. Very prematurely. Look at all these guys having to wait in line. Pardon me. Excuse me. There we go. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Yeah, Philippe has lived for a very long time. Luna, you're headed out too? Have yourself a wonderful night if that's the case. Taking a week's break? Yeah, a week's break I think is a good idea. Just to get my head kind of reset as we enter into Elite Zoo South. I think it'd be a good call. All right, let's make sure we are tracking this train, please. This one specifically, please. We up here? Where are we? Surrounded by trees. This is... No, this isn't right. I wish you could be a bit more specific. Can you be a bit more specific? Oh, Tabby, you're headed out. Have yourself a wonderful night. Thank you for joining. Come on now. Come on now. Give me this train. Or you know what, we can pretend. I suppose we could pretend. Where are we? Where is this train? This ain't right. You're the wrong train too. I wonder if it like picks randomly. Give me this one. Oh, this is kind of close. We're almost there. I think like, yeah, randomly cycles. Maybe. No, it doesn't. That's the same train. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Yes, there we go. Knew there was a way. Knew there had to be a way. This ain't right. This is the one. There we go. There's the train ride. John W. heading out. Have yourself a wonderful night. But yeah, this is... I think this is going to bring us maybe to a close. We do this train ride back to the entrance. Maybe we take a peek at the wolves once again, and then we head on out to the exit. I've watched the first How to Train Your Dragon. Have not watched any of the others. Choo-choo indeed. Now, as we take this train ride, going to go ahead and throw this link back in the chat. For those of you that joined us later, just wanted to share again this labor of love that is the brand new merchandise that we just released. Again, I mentioned this at the beginning of the live stream. Just wanted to mention it again because really a lot of work was put into it by the lovely Miss Elite. Some really amazing illustrations in there, some really adorable illustrations that you might be interested in. We got tote bags, mugs, stickers, die-cut stickers, all kinds of stuff. Just wanted to share it again to cap things off over here. If you all are wondering about picking something up, then you might be interested. You might be interested. Take a back seat. I can only do one or two. I can only do one or two. Oh, where are we right now? We are on the Great Wall. All right, that's where we are. Trying to recognize our spots. And of course, it is winter. Yeah, praise Miss Elite. Oh, Miss, not Mrs. yet. Soon, hopefully, if things get better in terms of the situation around the world. Oh, I see. Car. Right. I see. I wish I'd spotted that earlier. Glad you could make it, man. Glad you could make it. Glad you could make it. Oh, here we are in the Japanese stop. Really glad we got to build all these thoroughly as well. This really completes the the whole experience, doesn't it, of this train ride? But yeah, sorry, back on my rant from earlier. Do check out some of the merch. You'll find some fun kind of references to various events. There's a little Nikedra piece as well. Got to remember her, of course. There's a lot. There's a lot. I don't want to talk about it for too long because you know me, how I feel about mentioning that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just thought it'd be a nice thing to do to bring everything to a close, celebrate Elite Zoo North with some of that stuff. Hope y'all enjoy it. But yeah, link will be, well, it was in the chat, and if you're watching the VOD, it'll be in the description down below as well. I think it's the top link there, and I'll put a pinned comment down as well. Gonna get the Panda Wars? Sounds good, man. Yeah, the Panda Wars one is a lot of fun as well. Oh, man. Yeah, at first it was just gonna be the one big illustration at the bottom of that page, but then it was like, wow, these are all so fun separately as well, so we started grouping them into separate elements. Had a lot of fun with that. Look at all the trees. I love how green this space is, and look at that. I mean, this is beautiful. Just riding by this, and now we should be arriving at our little hill station, right? I believe that's what's next. Yeah, here we go, into the hill station. It's wild, actually, how low it is compared to the actual monasteries. VOD, sorry about that. VOD is video on demand. So after the stream is done, it will be going, up as a regular video, so people can watch it. So if you're watching it as a regular video, not live, it will be in the description down below. Partybot is the GOAT? I guess so. The week without Planet Zoo, which Total War series should I start with? Oh, that's tough. Queek Head Taker is still one of my favorites. Kong Rong is another really good one. Carlos, farewell. I love all the puns. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful night. Mr. J, have yourself a wonderful night as well. Or, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever it is in your time. I'm glad y'all could join. Thank you for joining. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good time. Been playing for the first time in 2 weeks, and I've had 7 different animals die of old age already. Oh, man. That's rough. Well, old age, you can't do anything about old age. You can't shut yourself down because of old age. Celebrity crush? I can't think of one. Probably, oh, damn. Forget their name. I can't think of one. Oh, whoa, let's not miss this. In the rain, too. Snow, rain, really feels like the end, doesn't it? Spike0529, have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. Rest of the weekend, even. Thank you for joining. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good time. 2 a.m. It is 2:15 over here as well, so unfortunately we've gotten a little bit over that 2-hour mark. I really hope I've been able to upload this as a VOD right away. But here we are now arriving at India, and pretty soon we should be arriving at the exit. 2-hour stream, yeah, it was a pretty good time. Sean Connery is pretty timeless, that is true. I mean, damn, it's hard, man. I mean, jeez. Famous crocodile is still alive. Nice. That's good. No longer showing you as a record holder. That's weird. Is somebody else a record holder? How can you be beat? Heading out, Shivani. What would be the first animal? I'm going to be adding the saltwater crocs first in the new zoo. But on the topic of you needing to go, thank you for joining. Hope you had a good time, and have yourself a wonderful day as we ride past Grizzly Grove, ride past our wolves, make our way over. Oh, look at this weather. Oh, it's just so fittingly, like, kind of somber, isn't it? The sky is sad. Yes, so well put. So well put. The sky is sad. So last heading out. Have yourself a great night. Cheers. 8 a.m. in South Africa. Galaxy Ninja 23. Nice and early. You've been awake since, like, when? 2 minutes ahead in time. 2 minutes ahead. Can you imagine time zones by minutes? Oldest currently is 103 and yours is 108. What? Wild. That's weird. Party Animals merch. Hilarious. Yeah, I'm glad y'all like it. Oh, I'll never forget anybody, Kingston. Don't you worry. The ambience is so pretty. Yeah. Kevin Peters, you heading out? Good night, party, or I suppose at this time, good morning, indeed. Amazing doing a live stream for the end of Season 1. I agree. I had a lot of fun. I really hope y'all did as well. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad all of y'all could make it out to enjoy the session. A little bit of a traffic jam over here with trains. On which note I should mention, workers and resources now. Anybody that watches that series knows my issue with trains. 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 8:15, 8:15, 7:15. Yeah, it is sad to see this one go. We'll come back. We'll come back. Do we get balloons? We should get balloons, shouldn't we? That's what I thought about the merch as well. It's just like, oh, this is the merch that we probably sell at our stores inside the zoo. Awesome. So I'm really happy to see all of y'all enjoying the live stream and stuff. And again, I mean, a massive thanks to all of y'all with the super chats, all of our new members. Oh, is it time to step out? It is time to step out. Whoop. All of our new members, all of the super chats, all of our existing members and patrons. Again, a massive thanks to y'all for the support you've given for this long-running series. It makes a massive difference in keeping long-running series alive. Oh, right, it pops us out over here. And a big thanks, of course, to all of you that have been watching along as well. Again, it makes such a massive difference to have all of y'all watching along, you know, day after day, multiple days a week. I can't express my appreciation enough. There aren't words that do it justice. So I wanted to say thank you to y'all. I hope you've enjoyed Elite Zoo North. I hope you've enjoyed this wild adventure we've been on. We can't leave without taking one final moment, not just at Wolf Rock, where it all started. I think not just at Wolf Rock, but maybe we need to say one final farewell to Nikedra. I mean, I can't get myself to leave the zoo. I can't get myself to leave the zoo without doing this. I gotta do this one more time. One more time for Nikedra, right? We just gotta hit it up, give it a little visit, make our way out. Folks, thank you very much for joining. I hope you had a good time tonight, today, to afternoon, whatever it has been for you. Those of you that are joining us afterwards, watching, you know, video on demand, VOD, as I've been saying, hope you've enjoyed as well. Hopefully y'all can all be a part of it next time, when there is a next time. Not if, but when. Not if, but when. We shall definitely live stream again. Hopefully sooner rather than later. We'll see. Hello to your kitten as well. Hello to all of you. And I guess apart from just hello, I guess I should also be saying goodbye. As always, a massive thanks to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. Make a world of difference. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. And a massive thanks, of course, to each and every one of you for watching. I've had a wonderful time. I can see the tears in chat. Feels are real. The feels are real. Y'all have been wonderful today and just throughout this entire adventure. Goodbye.